not a test. This is your emergency broadcast system.
Showtime!
Are you ready?
Are you ready?
I said, are you ready?
Are you ready?
No! I'm just ribbing. I know you're ready.
I apologize.
For the thousands in attendance, for the millions watching around the world.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, tonight,
After Chaos
proudly brings to you its
1 year
awesome YouTube
live stream.
champions of the world!
This is your boy L from the Jkl Awesome. That's my boy Pop T, the hot Popics live stream.
And of course, if you're not down with that, we got 2 words for you!
What's up, peeps? Oh man, I'm so every time our intro, man, always gets me into it, no matter how tired I am. And I know I didn't say it backstage, but I'm tired.
Oh, brother, besides being tired, how are you keeping?
Oh,
I know you all missed me.
Yeah. Guys, we got Pop Heat back. He was gone last week. We had a decent fill-in. You know, Chase filled in. He was all right. But, you know, ain't nothing like the original over here. So let's go. No disrespect, Chase. You know, I'm just ribbing you.
He's in the chat at the moment. Chase, thanks a lot again for filling in last week. I do appreciate it.
Yeah, absolutely. We appreciate that.
Awesome.
Thank you.
Managed to get a little bit of the show.
We need to do a mic check. Can you hear me? Can you hear Pop Heat? We had some technical difficulties backstage.
Technical difficulties. There's something wrong with, I think StreamYard just hates me. Because I couldn't hear Al at all, and then I went out just to check the volumes on other things like YouTube and like in the browser. It's working fine, but as soon as it's in StreamYard, it's like
Yeah. Well, Lass had that issue yesterday, not with the sound, but with her camera, because I popped in backstage. She brought me on. We were talking, and her camera just went out, and I could hear her fine, like. Sound, we were good, but her camera just wasn't
you
working.
Guys were backstage or something, was it?
Yeah.
I didn't see the first bit of the stream. I think I came on like 10 minutes after or something.
Yeah. Well, what happened was she logged out, she logged back in, she kept going back and forth. It wasn't working, so she logged into the stream on her phone. So she was playing. She was using the phone as a camera, but still had her laptop up.
Yeah.
With the StreamYard stuff on it. So it was like. You know, after the fact, though, when we went off the air, she said, yeah, it was an update. So once she reset everything, it was fine. So I'm like, that's probably what's going on with yours right now, because StreamYard updated and it's probably affecting your settings or whatever. Yeah, they added some pretty cool features. I looked at it. I haven't got to play with any of them yet, but it's cool that they're adding on. I like that, considering that you can use it for free. And they have a new level now, a $10 level, which is their lowest level. We have the next level up, and then there's a level above us, what we use. So, you know, depending on your budget or what features you want, you know, you pay into it, and it's pretty cool. I like StreamYard.
Cool. Did we get any new features? I wonder. I must have a look.
Yes, we got the slides. So
no, I mean, for our tier, because they bumped up. You said they started a new tier, so.
Yeah, well, we have
$10 one, and then our one, and then the premium.
Yeah, it should be one of the premium, right? Well, I know we got slides where we can now load up pictures and have them on. So instead of me sharing my screen and having to show the pops
have all the pictures pre-saved or something.
Yeah, I could load them up.
And you can't have animated pictures though. You can't have like GIFs or any.
Yeah, I don't know if you can do GIFs yet. That you might still have to load into your overlays. Also, we have StreamYard with their live. It only would save the last like 100 comments. So if we would go back, the 101st comment is gone. So every time you comment, we lose a comment. So we only have 100 that we could go back to. Now it's infinite. So now I can go back to the beginning of the stream and see every comment up to the end of the stream. So that's pretty cool.
That's pretty cool, yeah.
Yeah. And a few other things I don't remember, but yeah, StreamYard's doing pretty good, guys. So if you're not using StreamYard, I don't know what you're using. Like, it is the best browser-based.
But they're being. I was watching actually a StreamYard live today. They're being very open with saying where you can share your suggestions. They give you the place where you can go and everything. So they seem to be open to suggestions and that sort of thing. So I'm gonna hit them up with a few of my ideas. Like something I would love to see is a comment box that you can put on screen. I think that would be pretty cool.
Maybe, yeah. Listen, the creators or whoever's running it now, I don't know if they the ones who created it, they got bought out. I don't know. Whoever's running StreamYard right now, they're doing a real good job of listening to what people are asking for, upgrading and improving the whole overall, I was about to say app, but program. And it's pretty cool. I mean, we don't really use it to its full capacity. Like you see some people do their overlays and they have their transitions chased. And but you know, it's good to know that we have all of that, and you know, it's in the program. So yeah, I like StreamYard.
And I think another thing they added, I'm just remembering, is that green screen feature. You can actually add a picture for your background.
Yeah, they had
in the green screen. You can add a picture from your own video picture files, and then we'll use their default ones. It's pretty cool. Yeah,
I think they had green screen previously, but I don't know if it worked very well. I think they upgraded or improved it or something. I know they had something about green screen, but I don't know if they had it or it was coming or something. So yeah, it might be something that they just added. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
But yeah, I didn't read it. So let's get into the chat. You guys don't want to hear us talk about StreamYard. We're on StreamYard, streaming to YouTube, streaming to Facebook, which I have to start doing now. I realize I'm missing out on not streaming to because I have a Facebook page, guys, Jkl Awesome. It wasn't always called Jkl Awesome, but it was.
In the link. I don't know. I think it's downstairs.
Yeah. I hope so. If not, we'll put it in later. It used to be called I Can Be a Huge Nerd Sometimes, because I used to tell people I can be a huge nerd sometimes. So that was kind of something I said to people. So I created a YouTube page called I Can Be a Huge Nerd Sometime, but I hardly ever did anything with it. But now that I have the channel, me and the kids, I was like, all right, well, I already have a YouTube page with people who actually followed it. So I just changed the name of it to Jkl Awesome. So if you're looking for us on YouTube, not YouTube, Facebook, Jkl Awesome, it's on there. So I'm going to start trying to be more active on it. It's just hard, like, to be on YouTube, then Instagram, and now trying to be on Facebook.
What you should do is what I've done is I've actually linked my Instagram. My stories from Instagram get shared on
YouTube,
on my Facebook page, and anything.
Facebook. I keep saying YouTube. Sorry. I said I keep saying YouTube. I'm meaning Facebook. But go ahead.
Yeah.
I mean to interrupt you. Go ahead.
Yeah, so I've got them linked. So anything I post on Instagram gets posted on the Facebook page too. So that's kind of like killing two birds with one stone in a way.
Okay. Yeah, I need to do that. So that way I don't have to constantly go from one to the other. And then I have two Instagram pages, my personal one and then the Jkl Awesome. And I have two Facebook, my personal and the Jkl Awesome. And I have two YouTubes, my personal and Jkl Awesome.
I don't think I've been on my personal Instagram in ages. Like,
yeah, I'm on mine constantly because I have family and friends on there that, you know, I don't follow through Jkl Awesome because I treat Jkl Awesome as the brand. So certain things that's personal, I have to go to my personal Instagram. Anyway, we're getting all of the, I don't want to hear all that. Hit up the chats. Funko PDX.
I think we could talk about Varnish for like half an hour. Oh my god.
Oh, Funko PDX, thank you for showing up. Appreciate it. Kevin Shaw, what's up? Been getting some cool stuff. I'm watching you. Rian, thank you for showing up. We appreciate it. Hopefully you guys get your stuff soon. I don't know.
Rian's very excited about his. He said because Kevin told him what he got and everything. And so Rion's very excited. He's very happy about that.
Well, I hope it lives up to it. I mean, I think they're both, at least, I don't even know how much stuff I sent them because I was just putting stuff that had to go over to you guys.
Pops each.
But I know 2 things I sent to Rion should be things that he won. So anything else I threw in for him. I hope I threw in more stuff for him because I don't remember. I was just like, oh, get it.
But he's well pleased. He's well pleased at what he got.
Yeah. I know the majority of the stuff was for you, mainly because that was stuff that was saved up. That I was like, all right, well, I'm gonna just send you one package instead of a lot of small packages. So yeah, you got a ton of stuff in there. But I hope everybody's satisfied with their stuff.
I'm very excited. I have to wait till about the 27th of this month, but that's okay. I'm sure it'll be worth the wait anyway. I'm already working on your second box.
Oh, stop sending me stuff. Jason's Kingdom, thank you for showing up. Appreciate it. No, I did not get the mini puff today. But I did spend money. I went to New and Old Funko Unboxings. They had their Whatnot auction today. It was 12:45 Eastern. Don't know what it was wherever else, but 12:45 Eastern. I jumped in. I actually bought 3 pops, and one of them I didn't even mean to buy.
I would love to support those guys, but like I was actually on Whatnot the other day, and I was like, okay, let me look at Chase's things, what's he selling, everything, and it doesn't like if I want to try and ship to Ireland, and you need to choose your county, right? And when I choose my county, it tells me it doesn't exist. So I don't know if that's just maybe an error or bug in the app. So I'm gonna wait a little while and have a look.
Yeah,
but it tells me it doesn't exist. And I was like, but you can't tell me it doesn't exist if it's a drop-down selection. Right. I'm not typing it in. I'm like, it's a selection.
Yeah, it's a drop-down, right?
Maybe off, So I don't know. I think it's maybe just a bug. So I'm gonna wait a little while. But I'm really excited because you get some awesome deals and whatnot. Yeah.
People have been and you're getting good stuff because it's all like backed by Whatnot. Yeah, it was pretty cool. For New and Old, I bought stuff from their not their first auction, but another auction they did. No, it was their first auction. I didn't get anything their second auction. This is their third auction. And one of the pops I bought, I didn't really want. I was, when I'm looking on the phone, and you can still do other stuff on the phone and still have the auction running in the background so you can hear what's going on. So when something you do want comes up, you can just go back to it. So I was doing something on my phone. I went back to it, and it's touchscreen. So I ended up tapping on because I had bid on the thing. Then Pop Migs bid on it, and I was like, all right, well, he got it, fine. I went to something else, and then Old was like, all right, looks like Pop Migs is gonna get it. So I swiped back to it, and my finger was on the bid, like my finger was near where the bid was, and I ended up tapping it. And I was like, damn it. And I'm sitting there looking at it like, go Pop Migs, get it, bid again, take it. I don't want it.
Oh no, man.
But he didn't bid again. So I was like, oh, okay, well, I guess I won it. It was a Screech Pop from Saved by the Bell. And I didn't want to be like, well, guys, I bid by accident because I had already been bidding on it. So I couldn't be oh, well, I won it. Oh, I don't really want it. I bid by accident. So, I'll take it, fine. It was undervalued though. It was under for what it's valued. So I mean, I got a deal on it, but yeah, I was like, I didn't want it that bad. But it's fun. It's fun watching the lives. Yesy Lou, what's up? Thank you for showing up. We appreciate you, bro. HCF, how's it going? Thank you for showing up. We appreciate you. Zach Bonifa, what's up? We appreciate you coming through.
The house is loaded tonight. I think they knew I was coming back.
Yeah, the grand reunion of the Hot Popics live stream. DPJ, what's up? Thank you for showing up. The Pop Tart. Oh my goodness.
You said PB and J there for a second. I was like, what?
TB and J, DPJ. Lee, thank you for showing up, and thank you for accepting the challenge. I challenged Lee to the 3 pops that represent your personality challenge. So he did that, and I challenged him to the Chase challenge, but he was like, yeah, I'm not doing that. No worries. I don't care.
Video, you did like 3 challenges in one or something, wasn't it?
Yeah, I did 3 in 1, only because I just wanted to knock them all out. Because you know how I do. I'll record it, forget about it.
You started off with like 2 challenges, and you're like, no, wait, there's going to be a 3rd challenge.
Yeah. Because if I did 3 separate videos, I would have forgot about them or took forever to edit, and you would have been seeing my chase challenge like 3 months from now or something. And I said, listen, I'll just do them all at once. Just knock it all out. Oh, Pops Mafia, thank you for showing up. We appreciate you. Oh, man.
Pops Mafia, that's
Kevin
really cool.
said, one day I will move to YouTube. One day. Oh, man. Let's see. I think that's it. Oh, nope. Nadia, thank you for showing up. How we doing? I hope your birthday was great. I did not see a video. Did I see a video challenge? I might have. I don't remember it though, so I don't want to lie and say I saw it if I didn't. The chase challenge: clean 3 pools in 3 hours. That's the Chase's Kingdom challenge. Oh, look. Oh man, there we go.
Morning Brew Funko Review.
I said it, the Screech from Saved by the Bell. So I have that one right now. Well, I don't have it, but it'll be shipped to me soon. Bees popping. You know, we appreciate you coming through from the land down under. That's it. I think I hit everyone in the chat. If I didn't, just say like something. That. Hopefully I'll catch you up.
If we did,
catch up to you.
Hello.
Yeah.
Hope you had a great day.
Thank you for that. All right, guys. Now that we BS'd our way through the first 15 minutes of the stream, Funko.
It's StreamYard's fault.
Yeah, I got a good deal on it. Man, it was I paid 24 for it, and I think it's like 32. So yeah, I did well. Oh, the Barbarian in the house. What's going on? Thank you for showing up. He said, "How you doing, Vincent?"
I'm doing a lot better than last week, so I'm getting there.
Cool.
Thanks for watching, bro. Shall we touch on this? The Stay Puffed that came as a drop today.
Sure, let's talk about it.
Just before I forget it, because I think you mentioned, sorry, my English language is horrible. I think it's because of the medication, but we'll get through it, I'm sure. It will be funny at least. I posted on the Pop Chaos group. I find it so funny that Funko Europe doesn't have their own sticker. And if they don't have their sticker, why their Pops don't actually get a Funko exclusive sticker? I was like, why? It sucks, man.
Yeah, that definitely sucks. I mean, it's different when it's the special edition sticker because, Funko's American-based company, and then you have all the different stores and stuff that they have deals with. And then when it goes overseas, I mean, I'm assuming it's something to do with licensing. You can't have like a Target and a Walmart sticker and this and that and other. So they just put special edition on everything. But
on everything.
On everything.
Sticker besides GameStop.
But Funko has a Funko Europe site. So why don't they have a Funko Europe sticker? Even if it's just a regular Funko sticker, but different color.
Like, even if they could just put the regular Funko sticker, that would be cool. Now, I'm not a sticker snob by any means. It's not that.
Right.
I don't understand the logic behind it. That's why I posted on there. But yeah, it would be cool to actually have a Funko exclusive sticker, just to have one, But
yeah. It kind of sucks that they just don't send you guys Funko Europe. If you order from Funko Europe, you don't get a Funko sticker. You get a special edition sticker. That just kind of sucks.
And if I can remember correctly, I think Rian is contacting them about some sticker or something. I'm not sure. I'll just throw it up in the comments there.
He said, what about a sticker?
He's also struggling to get some sort of sticker from them or something, I think, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay.
It was here the other day, but I can't remember. Memory's a bit slow. But back to the actual pop at hand. It's actually pretty cool. It's one of the 3 I actually wanted. I think it's really cool.
I actually like that. I do like how it looks. I mean, there's been a few of them that look really cool, but I'm really not. I really don't plan on getting any of them. Like once I see the movie, I'll probably find one that was funny and be like, oh, okay, I'll probably get that one because it was cool.
Yeah, but I like this one. It's pretty cool. I like the one with the headphones. That's pretty sweet.
That was pretty cool.
I like the Pop and Tea combo, which
that's
going to
nice.
come to Forbidden Planet this side. So I'm hoping to get that when they finally release it.
Yeah, that they have I think the t-shirt one is glow in the dark also.
Yeah, that's like a plus. Well. So cool.
Yeah.
But,
Nadia, hope your mom's okay. Hope your mom's okay.
Cappuccino, where you're sitting in the cappuccino.
Yeah, that one too. Yeah.
It looks massive though. It looks gigantic.
That's the one he's talking about. Fighting with Funko about the 428 Darth Vader. That's a special edition and not a Funko sticker.
Oh yeah, that's the one I have right here. The same case that I'm saying. Like that Funko, I think it was the Death Grip or something.
It's that one right there.
Yeah, that one. Yeah. So he's busy talking to it. So it's the exact same case that I'm talking about.
Yeah, it's a Funko exclusive, but they send a special edition sticker. Like, come on.
Like technically, if it was coming off another site, this is just my argument about it. If it's coming off another site, then fair enough, special edition. But the fact that it's coming off a Funko site is a story,
The Target T bundle. Listen, if I go to a Target and I find one, I mean, what's his name? New and old, they just sold one today. Did you get on? You should have got it on the bid. Bidding war.
The Steak Puff combo?
Yeah, the mini puff.
I was on the topic of Zach there. I was watching his video on the 18-inch Iron Man.
Yeah, I saw his unboxing.
That thing's Iron
cool
Man,
video.
but I can't start forking out like $100 for it though, man.
Yeah.
It's just so cool, but like, oh man, $100. Yeah. My kids were watching it with me, and towards the end of the video, he put the regular size Iron Man pop.
Yeah.
And then my kids were like, whoa!
Yeah.
It's
almost as big as
between his legs. They were like amazed by it. So it was cool.
It was it's so cool. And you know what? It's not even like I don't think it's worth the $100 because it's worth the $100. Just looking at it. You can see the way that he said is heavy. You can look at it, see the coloring, the texture, like the design. It's definitely worth it. It's just I'm not
capital at the moment. But he was lucky. I think he mentioned he's got it as a part Christmas gift or something, which is really cool. I think a lot of people are worrying about that because of the paint job of the photos that were going around. I don't know if you saw that, but the paint job looked really crappy.
I didn't see those.
And then, then he opened it and he saw the paint job. He's like, yes, that looks awesome.
Yeah. It definitely looked cool. And the camera angle he had was awesome, that you could see him open it and everything. It was pretty cool. I liked it.
The other size ones that are meant to be bobblehead, are they bobblehead? Like the Groot, is it bobblehead?
I don't think the 18-inch or the 18-inch. Yeah, the 18-inch. I don't think they're bobbleheads.
Because
I don't think any of them are bobbleheads.
When he touched the head of the Iron Man, and he was surprised that it wasn't bobblehead. So I don't know if he just didn't know. I don't know. Yeah,
I didn't know it was a bobblehead either. Like I honestly never really thought about it until he said it, and I was like, yeah, I don't think any of them are bobbleheads. So, I mean, that's a plus.
Yeah.
I think a bobblehead that big, I don't know if it would even work. Like, and they're still in stock. Oh my goodness, it's so cool. Like I
still in stock. This side, it's sold out so quickly. It's on Notify Me at the moment on the European side.
Okay. See, all the princesses are back in stock for anybody who
is
looking for them, except Ariel.
I don't know why those aren't like big though. I would have thought that they would be big, considering that like the deluxeness of it, like the stand and everything.
Yeah.
I thought it would be like hard to get after a while, but it doesn't seem to. Unless they made
more.
Expecting it to be selling crazy, and then it didn't end up.
No, they made more because they all sold out.
They had
all sold out. Yeah.
They initially sold.
They just put them back up, so they made some more. I'm just letting you guys see what's available. You know,
I'm feeling very tempted on that Captain America soda, the zombie one.
That one. Well, that's not the soda, but
yeah, but
pop
the
is
soda.
available.
I'm very tempted on it because that's the only zombie soda, isn't it?
Is it? That's the one coming out Friday, right?
Well, I think it's available on the European store at the moment already. I think it's got its chase is a glow, if I'm not mistaken, isn't it?
Yeah, I believe the chase is a glow. Let me see. Oh, they got All Might back up here. Oh, nice. The All Might soda. All Might's back. Nice. They still have these too. I can't believe they're still up there. Let me see something. Let's switch to let me go to Funko Europe. Let's take a trip to Funko Europe.
Let's go to Funko Europe.
Let's see what
it's just dropped today. This side, I think.
So we have. Wow, said 104 results. Really? You have all those sodas available?
But listen,
what?
The Captain America soda isn't available your side yet.
What?
Is it or isn't it?
I don't think it is. I could be mistaken. Yo, you guys got a lot of these sodas available.
And the sodas, they don't really even sell this side, hey?
You're kidding me. Look at all these sodas available.
But I mean, I think
it's black. What?
They're slightly heavy on the price on sodas. I can't really see. Sorry, the screen's very small. What is it, 16?
It says, well, some of them say 16, some say 13.
Oh, yeah.
I want this one. Oh, I need to get those.
No, that's still a motive on me, eh? I'm sure the Captain America was available. I'm sure I saw it somewhere.
It probably is. I'm going down the list. There it is. Yep, 13. It's available. Wow. Dudes.
Oh, man, I wonder.
We got Heat Miser. What?
The
Heat Miser from Frosty the Snowman, I think? Or The Year Without a Santa.
You should have told me, bro.
I just saw it. Oh, man. I mean, I don't want it. I'm just saying, oh, it looks cool. I'm trying not to jump into.
I think the only thing is, I think these are all the ones that you guys had in stock and they eventually put it on stock this side.
Probably. I don't know. But yeah, you guys got a lot of sodas over there. Funko Europe. Holy crap. Nice.
Yeah. With sodas this side in the UK sodas are massive. So sodas are big time, like.
That's pretty awesome. To be honest, I'm like, wow, all those damn sodas. I'm liking that.
Oh, I see Fitz has entered the fight.
Fat.
You doing Fitz, my brother?
Fat. What's going on?
I've been my life with that guy as well. I've missed it 2 weeks in a row. Sucks, man.
Oh yeah, you suck. He said, "Got to get all the Ghostbusters." Have all the old ones, so I need them to join the others. Yeah, I'm not. As far as pops, I'm not really messing with the Ghostbusters pops, but the sodas I'm trying to get.
He's awesome though. You know the new the band the
station one
looks really cool.
Yep.
But I wouldn't get it though. Just the detail on it and everything's cool.
Yeah. What's up, Ryan Milky? Thank you for showing up.
Ryan Milky, he was on Sassy Cajuns live the other day.
Yeah, I missed it.
On dinner time, so I didn't watch the whole thing.
Oh man, I'm sorry. I'm just trying to catch up on the chat real quick. You guys, we get lost in talking and looking at stuff, and I pay no attention to chat. 22 sodas is still no chase. Okay, I feel your pain. I opened 15. And no chase. Actually, I've opened 17 now. The next episode of 2 Soda Saturdays is this Saturday coming. And I guess we'll see if I got a chase.
I bought all mine secondhand market, so I didn't. Yeah.
Uh-oh. Talk on Instagram.
bro, it's not like I was like island shipping conditions now is ridiculous. It's not
yeah. Shipping. I could tell you right now, shipping to
months,
Ireland,
just like sent back like 60 times or something.
Yeah, don't do it. Nadia says she got 26 sodas and 3 chases. Congrats. Nice. Somebody's flexing. Look, Kevin said 14 sodas and 3 chases. Yeah.
I didn't even know Kevin has sodas. That's like, bro. Kevin's collection is amazing. He's got like 110 inches.
Did they even make 100 yet? If they did, I'm sure he's got them, right?
He scored a lot of 10 inches off a good special on Pop in a Box, if I'm not mistaken. So that's cool.
Yeah. When Funko had their sale on their 10-inch ones, like after I bought the 10-inch Biggie, the Funko exclusive Biggie, about 2 months later, they had a sale, half price on all their 10-inch pops. And I was like, damn it, if I just waited.
But they do that a lot, though. They do that very often when they do half price on their super size or jumbo size, whatever they call it.
Yeah, and it sucked because I would have definitely got 2 bigs for $30 or a big and something else. Like, come on. I was so upset. Fat says 0 sodas and 0 need to feel the chase. Well, the thing, Fat, with the sodas, like I didn't get sucked into it the way a lot of people have. Like I'm really just buying the ones that I want. Any of them that I bought that I didn't really want, they're really for giveaways or trade bait. But the Ghostbusters I want, and if I get the chases, I don't really care. The only chase I really want is the newest one, which was Vince Clortho, because the chase and the pop are different. All the other ones, the chase is pretty much just like the slime version, or with the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man, it's the red Stay Puft versus the white Stay Puft. Like I don't really care if I get the chase, but
I was busy thinking about that soda, that one that you want, the Ghostbusters one. Mm-hmm. Are both the sodas featured on the can, or is it just the guy? Is it just the common that's on the can?
Just the commons on the can. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
At least
it'd be cool if they featured both of them, though, isn't it?
We're gonna go back and take a look. I mean, as far as on the can, only the guys on the can, but
yeah, it'd be cool if they featured both of them or something, isn't it?
Oh yeah, it would be. It would be. But I can see why they do it. So yeah, it is what it is. I don't blame you. I think the sodas are pretty dope. A lot of chase are amazing, but to get sucked in that huge hole, I think you meant. Yeah, that's how I felt. I was like, yeah, I'm not getting sucked down another rabbit hole, because they do have a good amount of sodas that I like now, but again, I really have to want it in order to go for it. And the way I kind of set up my soda collection was going to be anything that both me and Kay want, which is like Harleys, then I'll get them, like the Mickeys. We have other Mickeys we want to get. We only have one Mickey, but we got the Apprentice Mickey and the Halloween Mickey that we both want. So certain ones I definitely want to try to get because we both want. And other ones, it's like, all right, I don't really want to do a 2 soda Saturday, because it's like, all right, I'm going to buy 2. And if I get 2 commons, I just have an extra common for no reason. But if I get a common to chase, cool. But we'll see. I mean, I was happy. that I got them. I mean, just like with the Joker, I ordered them before I thought about the whole changing up how we did 2 soda Saturday, and you see I missed out on my chase. Boo. But it's all right.
I think the thing is, for me with sodas, I think there's 2 pluses to it in a way. The one plus is if you want to click Marvel and you're not a big fan of the bobblehead thing, that's kind of cool, I think.
Yep.
And the second thing is they don't seem to flood the market out with those sodas.
Right.
Like one specific line.
Right.
They won't bring out like 3 or 4 Star Wars sodas straight out of the back. They'll bring out like maybe 1.
Right.
The next event, maybe 1 or 2 or something. They don't like flood it out with like 4 or 5 in the line or something.
Hey, Miss Payne, how you doing? Yeah, that's one thing that they do with the sodas that I like, is that you're not getting a whole set coming out at once. Because like you see, they dropped Beast Boy from Teen Titans. It's like, all right, well, they dropped Beast Boy by himself, so the rest of the Teen Titans are coming,
Which is pretty cool, because you can actually, talking about going down that rabbit hole, it's not an expensive rabbit hole in the sense of actually getting all of them once. It's like maybe you can actually stagger it a bit, which is pretty
right. Exactly. Like with the Ghostbusters, they dropped Egon a couple months ago.
Yeah.
Then they dropped the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man, or Stay Puft first, then Egon. I don't remember which came first, but still they staggered it. Then they dropped Venkman, which I have, and then they dropped Vince Clortho. So the rest are coming, but it's like staggered. So if you want to collect them, okay, you're not killing yourself trying to keep up. The only thing bad about the sodas are the ones where they do the limited amount as far as the small runs. Like they're all limited to a degree, but anything that's like 10,000 or less, actually 7,500 or less, they have a tendency to sell out quick.
They're very difficult.
10,000 to 15 to 20,000, they last a while, but the rest, they sell out super quick.
Luckily enough, they only really do that at con or something, which is kind of cool. They're not doing a habit of just doing it all willy-nilly.
Right.
How's it, Mr. English?
But I think they tried, because they dropped the sodas. It was a big hit. I mean, excuse me, not at first, because I used to see sodas in stores constantly, but now I very rarely see them. So it took a while for them to pick up steam, but they realized, okay, people love these things. Then they started doing higher counts. They started doing 15,000, 20,000, and then those weren't selling well. So you see now, you rarely see above 10 or 15. Like they're like, okay, we learned our lesson. Certain ones will do 15, certain ones will do 10, but they really like to limit them to keep the hunt alive. Like if you start mass producing them and doing 20,000 run, 30,000 run, nobody's gonna pick them. People gonna be like, all right, it's not as special anymore. So
I think people at the beginning, when they saw the whole soda thing, I think they didn't want to jump too much into like starting to collect, and in case it's something that just dies out and they give up on or something. So they waited to see if it's going to stick around, I suppose.
Yeah. And that's kind of how I felt about it too. I was like, at first I was like, all right, they're cool looking, but I don't know if I'm going to jump in. And then it kind of took off. I'm like, all right, it's a product that's kind of here to stay. Fine. I'll get the ones I like.
Yeah, they're definitely well worth the money though. They look really, the quality of them are really cool, I think.
Superman. Yeah, I have my Superman. Where's my Superman? It's in the box over there.
They're really cool, yeah.
All right, so let's get into. See, I don't know where we left off with you.
No, carry on from where you and Chase were, bro.
I know, that's what I'm saying. Like, I gotta. Actually, you know what? I'll just start and work my way backwards. That's the easiest thing to do. We'll start and work our way backwards. Boom. Okay, Funko dropped some pictures today of some NBA pops. I mean, James Harden, Russell Westbrook, Kevin Durant, LeBron James, and all these guys. I'm not going through all the names. Sports fans, I know you're gonna jump all over them. I know my mom will probably want a few of these. I know she likes Chris Paul, so she might want a Chris Paul. And I think she likes Russell Westbrook. I'm not sure. I don't think she's a LeBron James fan. So,
how many pops does your mom's have?
My mother has at least 10, maybe 15.
But she just like she like gets it when it's gifts and stuff, isn't it? I think you said something.
Well, she gets what I buy her. Yeah, usually they're gifts like birthday, Mother's Day, Christmas. That's not all I get her, but I usually grab a pop for her because I know she likes basketball, baseball, football. So I know the sports pops she'll like, and certain other famous people that she might know. Like I was about to say like Muhammad Ali, but that's sports too because he's a boxer. But I'm trying to think of which other ones I got her. I can't remember, but I've got her certain other ones too, like from movies or whatever. It's based on what she likes. So I usually get her something that I know she likes, but I know she likes sports. So these, I'll probably send her the pictures and say, which ones do you like? And then she'll tell me. And then if I see them, I'll pick them up for her.
Yeah, I think that's really cool. I see someone's dropped in the comments. I don't know if you want to get her.
Who dropped in the comments? Okay. What's up?
You like doing it.
I missed her. Thank you for showing up, Kay. Everybody say what's up to Kay. Yeah, I did a couple episodes of Two Soda Saturday without her, and people are like, "Where's Kay?
Yeah, people are like, "What the hell's going on, man? What are you doing?"
So yeah, after this next one, I guess I can't do Two Soda Saturdays without Kay. So next time you come down here, Kay, we're gonna have to get some sodas. I don't know where, but we're gonna have to get some sodas, and we gotta open up some sodas together. Oh man. Said the TLC Gold and Ghetto Fabulous. Those are the ones from the video. We're about to show them in a minute.
Listen, these gold figures, they're turning out to be cooler and cooler as they come out.
Is it Patty Mills? I don't know who Patty Mills is. Or maybe I know, but just don't think about it. Said my mom has 5 now, and they're all for me. Yeah. Yeah, my mother would have never bought a pop if it wasn't for me. I still don't think she's ever bought one for herself. I bought her all her pops. But yeah, what were we saying now? Yeah, the Funko Gold.
Figures, they're getting better and better with each thing. Besides the football ones, I don't have anything against the football. It's just that they like literally carbon copies of each other, just with a different color jersey.
Yeah, the sports ones I'm not really a fan of because, like you said, it's just
these music ones are really cool, man.
Yeah. Like when they first did the Funko Gold brand, and it was Biggie, and Ice Cube and Lil Wayne, and I think it was Tupac, right? Those were the first 4, if I'm not mistaken. I was like, oh, okay, it's gold because gold albums, music. Okay, it's going to be all musicians. Then they did all these sports ones, and I'm like, okay, the sports ones, they suck because it's just, like you said, they redid the bodies and that's it. They reused the bodies, but the musicians, they look really good. Like all the artists, they take a certain look from them, and I like how these look. And I'm not even a huge Outkast fan, but I like how these look.
They did something very interesting here. The difference between the two, the 5-inch and 12-inch.
These are so cool looking.
They're really, really cool though. I wouldn't get them myself, but I can appreciate the work that went into them.
Yeah, I love these.
Are just awesome, man.
Yeah,
they're really cool. I think they overdid the lips a little bit. Or is that
how
they look?
Go ahead.
Red lipstick like that? I don't recall them wearing.
It's from the Waterfalls video, I believe, and it's over stylized. The faces, it's definitely not.
I'm sure I don't remember them being so like, but it's pretty cool. They look very good. Yeah. And I like that each of them are standing in a different pose, which is really cool.
Exactly. And you can see, the bottoms look like they might be the same, but from the waist up, they definitely.
The middle one's the jumper's a little bit to the side.
Yeah. Not necessarily like totally reused, but you can see how the knots, they even fall the same way. It's just a repaint, but and the legs, the feet. The bottom of the pants are shaped differently, but it's probably just the same mold, just a little bit tweaked. But the top, you could tell everything's different. Like the different design of I want to say bra, but I don't know what to call them. Tops, shirts, like
sports bras.
Sports bras. There you go. So
Jay seems to think they look pregnant.
Yeah, so he said they look pregnant. I'm like, I don't know why. Because he said that before in our chat, and I was like, why?
I think maybe because their stomachs are open. Maybe I don't know. I don't know.
So Big Boy doesn't look right. You don't think Big Boy looks right? It like I said, it's stylized. Definitely Andre 3000 looks a lot more like him than Big Boy, but it's not meant to be exact. Like who it's supposed to be. So I could give him a little leeway on it. I do get it, but I can let them get away with it.
I'm excited to see at the moment there isn't any music that I'm big fans of or anything. So I'm excited to see when they bring out something that I'm a fan of, and to see if I'll get it and everything.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not actively going after TLC. I say this all the time when something comes out that I want, but it's like I'm probably not going to buy. I'm not.
What did you say? What did you say in the message? I'm not pre-ordering them. I'm not actively going on them. And then you
but
said,
I do want
them.
That's my way of throwing it out there, you know. So, yeah, I'm not gonna buy them, but if they were bought for me, I wouldn't be mad at that. Oh man. But I like them. I mean, I know a lot of people not like them, but I like them. I don't know if you guys saw this. Tamira Morrison, you might know his face. He's the guy who plays Boba Fett. Yeah. He plays all the clones in the Star Wars prequels, and he played Jango Fett. Columbia did a Boba Fett inspired jacket, and it looks pretty cool. I like how it looks. The problem with it is this right here. It's $450.
What?
I'm like, oh, I even put it in my thing. I was like, exclusive Boba Fett jacket coming out. You know, it's fire, but it's a little bit out of my price range. Oh man. But it looks pretty good. I mean, especially with him rocking it. Like, look at that. Like, that's a dope ass jacket. What you said? You hear? Oh, okay. I thought you disappeared. I didn't hear you. I didn't hear you talk.
Oh no, sorry.
More Wonder Woman stuff. Wonder Woman 80th anniversary. You know, I like the way this one looks, and I like the way this one looks, but you know, it's just Wonder Woman stuff.
I was thinking about when I saw this post. I was thinking it's funny how nobody's saying anything about the immense amount of Wonder Woman pops we're getting.
Mm-hmm.
You know, usually they say, "Oh, well, they're turning it into a Grogu thing again." You know, like
yeah, right.
But no one's saying Wonder Woman.
Yeah, right. Well, it's her 80th anniversary, so I know that's why they're dropping so many. So, you know, it doesn't surprise me. But again, they're doing all of her different designs and costumes and all that. Like Grogu, it's like, okay, you got Grogu, then you got Grogu concentrating, you got Grogu with a cookie, you got Grogu with a butterfly, you got Grogu with his eyes closed, you got Grogu sad. Like it's just the same pop, different poses, yeah, and holding different things. But it's like, you know, they're milking the crap out of Grogu. Oh, my new video, in case you guys didn't see it. I bought some Star Wars pops from Bulletproof Comics. Go check it out.
I couldn't even remember if I watched it one yet.
Oh, Jar Jar. Oh, man, I know people were hating on it, but you know what? I'm going to get it.
In the top corner there, it's the bounty. Is that
bring home the bounty. I don't know. There's something new. I have no idea what that is. They started a new hashtag and everything. Yeah. I'm assuming because
do you think it's the line that they're bringing with him or something? The wave, the Star Wars wave they bring out with him, maybe? Is that what the box is going to look like? They're going to have that design, maybe, or something like that?
I don't know. Maybe. I mean, they're doing a lot with bounty hunters lately because, you know, they got the Book of Boba Fett, which is going to focus on bounty hunters. They have the book, War of the Bounty Hunters, the comic book, which I think is wrapping up now, if it didn't wrap up already. So, and then you got the Mandalorian that's hot right now, and the third season should be out next year, I think. So, you know, they're definitely leaning into the bounty hunter thing, and it's kind of a hot property. So I think they're like, all right, well, that's what we're going to call this line. I don't know, but
perhaps, yeah. Maybe that wave, that's what they're going to call it, maybe.
Yeah. But I definitely want it. I'll wait to find it in store. Like, I don't pre-order from GameStop anymore because typically, depending on what it is, but typically I'll see it in store. So
yeah,
I can wait.
Is there a pop of him already? I'm sure there is, isn't there?
Yeah, there's a Jar Jar pop already. I don't know how much it's worth. I think it's only one. So this might be only the second Jar Jar pop. And then, of course, Luke from The Mandalorian. Yeah, I pre-ordered this one. So
yeah, you said that. Yeah. Listen, it's so badass though, isn't it?
Yeah. And especially since they did the design, they put the smoke behind them and everything to make it look cooler.
They make you want to buy it so badly.
And it's like, oh, glow in the dark.
This is going to be a Forbidden Planet exclusive this side.
Oh, we'll see. We'll see. Yeah, you got to see.
Well, actually says there. What does it say on the bottom right there?
Entertainment Earth exclusive.
Entertainment Earth. Yeah. Forbidden Planet. You got Forbidden Planet's your side too, don't you?
Yeah, the original Forbidden Planet is on 14th
I don't know
Street.
why they don't have their own sticker, because they get a lot of pops in and a lot of sodas and that sort of thing. I don't know why they don't have their own sticker. I wonder, like, do you have to apply to get your own sticker and stuff, or do Funko come up to you and say, "Yo, bro, we're going to give you a sticker full of Funko Pops"?
From what I was told, I don't know how true this is, but as you guys know, I go to a couple of comic shops in the city that I'm friends with the owners, and from what I was told, they tried to get their own exclusive sticker from Funko, but you have to order like a certain amount of pops. And when they ordered whatever amount of pops they were supposed to order, Funko changed the ordering process or the terms or something or other. They ended up with a bunch of pops that they couldn't return, and they were having hassles with Funko, so they were like, "Screw it, F you guys." But I believe when you apply to get a certain pop made for your store as an exclusive, you have to actually purchase a certain amount of Funko products along with it. So you can't just order like, okay, I want a Jkl Awesome exclusive Funko. I couldn't just order that Funko and say, okay, I want a exclusive Jkl Awesome Darth Vader. Give me 10,000 of them. Like, no, I'd have to order 10,000 Funko products and then still order the pops that I want with my exclusive sticker on it. Basically, it's a money thing. You got to put a certain money into it.
Sort of consistency thing too, like you got to order this amount per period all the time or something like that as well.
Yeah. Now, again, that's what was told to me from someone who owns a comic shop who's trying to get a sticker. If it's wrong and somebody knows better, let me know. I'm not saying that's how it is.
Yeah, let us know.
That's what I was told.
It'll be interesting to know, to be honest. Yeah. Don't you dare compare the two.
Oh, he said it looks like he's wearing a pimp outfit. Yeah, Jar Jar, he does. Yeah. But I mean, hey, it is what it is. It's that's how he kind of looked in the Clone Wars cartoon when he was a senator. He used to wear different outfits, so
it's still pretty cool though. I wouldn't get it personally. I think, as I said, the only Star Wars pops I'm actively wanting to possibly get is the retro series at the moment. But
oh yeah, that retro. I think I only need the retro Luke. I think it's the only one I need now. Thanks, Pop.
Need the Luke. Yeah.
It's over there.
Yeah.
Can you guys see it in the frame? No, it's out the frame. It's over there. Darth Vader.
Yeah. Ends of the box. Yeah.
I should have put it over here underneath the pink Vader that I just got.
Listen, I like this new setup with your big ones in the behind you.
I put the Chase Galactus black light Galactus behind me, and I have the other black lights on top.
What's below it?
Below it, that's just the shelf. That's the shelf it's on. But I got my Transformers here, and I got some of the Funko exclusives here, and that's the DC Imperial Palace there, and then I got
which Imperial Palace do you have? You just have the default like Batman.
Yeah, I have the black Batman. The box is all destroyed, so that's why it's sitting there. And then I have the Funko exclusive Batman, and I have the Robin too.
That's the blue one, yeah.
Yeah, that's the blue one.
Yeah, I got the black one, and I got Superman. I think they're dope.
Yeah, I don't have Superman. I have the Robin down there, and I have Harley. But the Robin is actually up for trade if anybody wants it. I need some Star Wars pops. So.
I think I was saying on the live I did the other day. I think they did Joker bad when the Imperial Palace. I don't think they did him good. I think they could have done his design a little bit better.
But the Imperial Palace?
Yeah.
Yeah, possibly. I mean, it is kind of weak. I like how it looks, but it is kind of weak.
And compared to the other guys, like the other guy look legit, man. I think the only other one that looks crappier than Joker is what's the Martian Manhunt? I think
Martian Manhunt. Yeah.
That's because he just looks like a bar of soap.
They look like a bar of soap. Oh man. They dropped Icarus from Eternals. If you haven't watched Eternals, then yeah, you really wouldn't have any attachment to it. Yeah, I watched it. It was pretty good. I liked it.
It's pretty good. One of my colleagues said she watched and she said it's pretty good.
Yeah. I mean, it's definitely a slower moving Marvel movie.
Yeah.
And I mean, it does have some pretty good action, but I figured out what was going on pretty quickly. Like within the first hour of the movie, I was like, okay, this happened, this happened, this happened, this happened, this happened, this is about to happen. Okay, let's see. And by the time we got to the end of the movie, I was like, yeah, there were only like two things that really caught me, I guess you could say, off guard by the end of the movie. But even those, they were minor. I was like, oh, okay, well, no big deal. But yeah, I didn't see those two things coming. But yeah, it wasn't it.
I don't know if we mentioned that Shang-Chi, that got a lot of like heat. I thought it was a good movie. I enjoyed it. I think Funko could have capitalized more on Funko Pops if they'd done some more of the Beasts and stuff from, from where their tribe, wherever they originate and stuff. I think a lot of those would have been awesome as Funkos, I think.
Oh yeah, Shang-Chi. As far as the pops, actually the pops with most of the movies that came out recently, like the Black Widow movie, Shang-Chi, and what was the movie before that? I don't even remember. Wow, I'm forgetting something. Anyway, it doesn't matter. But yeah, the way the pops dropped versus the movies. I mean, the pandemic, things got moved around. I get it. But they really didn't capitalize on when the movie did drop, like having some of those extra characters that maybe they didn't do the first time. Like they should have had those ready. They should have known, okay, we've moved around stuff. They had to move around stuff. Let's get some more of these characters out there. Because they really should have. They should have. But yeah, as far as this one's concerned, I don't care. I'm like, yeah, whatever. This is the one I know a lot of people wanted. Zombie Cap from What If. I think it'd have been better if he had a shield, but okay.
Does the soda have a shield?
I don't even know. Let's find out. Actually, I already clicked away from it. Boo.
I don't know. I was looking at the Zombie Cap soda. I'm feeling really tempted by it, to be honest.
We'll see. I mean, I don't know. And of course, they dropped Aurora with the gold pin. It's still available, by the way, in the Funko shop. So if you want it, the Princess Aurora. Okay, Cyber Monday. Oh, I'm a Red Ranger, by the way, in case you guys didn't know.
The Red Ranger, that's funny.
My two soda side. I had better been the Red Ranger. If I'd picked another Ranger, I'd have been like, yeah, y'all bugging. Like, Zavvi exclusive. I mean, it's a $30 pop set, which makes sense. $15 a pop. I mean, the prices went up, so yeah, and it's an exclusive, so yeah, $30 is about what it should cost. And
I like the Zavvi sticker is pretty cool.
Yeah, the Z, it's pretty nice. I mean, kind of matches the S. I mean, it's the reverse S, right?
Yeah, compared to the GameStop sticker, I suppose.
I mean, I don't mind it anymore. It's kind of grown on me. I'm trying to see if I have one around here. I don't think so, but yeah, it's all right. But of course, the problem with the pops, they're flying, and Lois not too bad because the stand goes up her skirt, so you don't really see it. But Superman,
that doesn't sound good anyway, though. Like,
I mean, as far as visually, if you're looking at it from the front, it okay. But Superman's, it's like you notice where it's at, right? It's
I don't know. It's like sometimes they don't think things through. Like that pop that you got last Dust Mite or whatever his name is.
The Bat Mite, yeah.
The way the Pop's position, it looks like he's literally sitting on a pole and he's like jumping up, like, oh,
yeah.
You know, like just the way his model's done, it looks like he's like, oh, that was so.
Yeah, it's like, come on, man. Kevin said the soda had the shield. Awesome. Cap soda, but yeah, this pop set, and I grew up on the Superman movie. I saw the Superman movie in theaters. Like, come on, the original Superman movie. That's one of my favorites, man. Like, and I love the scene, and I love this pop set, but I'm just kind of like, okay, I'm not really tempted to get it. And somebody said,
like, you know what? I wish they would actually implement this in the regular pop boxes. I think Chase would agree. These deluxe pops, the windows go right around both sides.
Yeah.
I think that'd be a really cool feature that they would add. And then we're talking like kind of like, you know, the gold figure boxes. It goes right around.
Right.
I think I asked in the group and you were making fun of me.
I wasn't making fun of you. I was just making a joke.
I think I'll be actually trying to keep those gold figures in the box because of the size of the window.
Yeah. I mean, as long as if they're stackable, like I don't know if you can stack them properly because I think they're not perfectly square. I think they're more rectangle. So
yeah, I think if you had stack a few of them, but I think it's because it's maybe too long. I think it might make it difficult, and they got that little piece that's at the back.
Yeah, the flap. Yeah.
So if you hang them on the wall or something, that's pretty cool, like a little hook or something. That might work, but
yeah, that might work. So yeah, I don't know. If I bought the Funko Gold, I would probably want to display those out of box.
Yeah, I wouldn't be like going mad on them unless they did a line or something, maybe. But I mean, at the moment they're just doing music and popular sports, I suppose. We'll see what they bring out. Maybe, I don't know. They're not too badly priced either. They both have what?
UTIs. For those who don't know, stands for urinary tract infection. Yeah, that would be a smart idea to stick them to the back, but then I don't know, like in a regular pop box like that probably wouldn't work. If it was a deluxe to where when you take it out, the sky is the background, like a wall, kind of like a Spider-Man pop when you have the wall behind them and you have them sticking to the wall so there's nothing under them. I don't know if that's feasible for this type of 2-pack. I mean, that would be a better idea though. As far as
for these, if they were coming out of the clouds and the clouds is just behind them, you got the clouds as the
because
that would have been cool too.
Yeah, because the background packaging is clouds, so that would have been cool. As far as if they separate, I don't know. I mean, their hands are touching, and as you can see on the box, it has them separated. So I don't know if they can separate.
And they could have made even more money if they did the clouds, and the clouds was glow in the dark.
Ooh, that would be pretty cool. That would be pretty cool. Raphael, next.
So we were talking about how disfigured the faces will look.
Yeah, because you can see right here on the arm, you got
the
digital
version
and the rest
and
of
everything.
there.
But I mean, look
at his knee.
Like, can you imagine on his face, you have one part of the face and the other part of the body, you have like the chin. It's stupid.
Yeah, that's what it is right here.
Yeah,
you have the face there, and then the face goes down to the arm, and then the face here, and then
they switched the knee, and then the ties going over his bollocks and stuff. It's just, you know. And then the one upside down too. Like, what the hell?
Yeah. Man? And I mean, the thing is, like, again, a reused mold. I don't care. Even the coloring is okay. It's just the faces. That's the only thing that bothers me. If it just said cowabunga and pizza all over it, I wouldn't care.
Like,
it's just the faces.
If it said they each had their own phrase or something, I'm sure they each said something, you know?
Yeah.
That they could actually put on there. You know what I mean? I think it was just very lazy. And I still think my blacklight idea would have worked better anyway.
Yeah, they should have been blacklight. Hawkeye, yay! They got the Hawkeye pop, the Kate Bishop pop, and the Pizza Dog pop.
Can I tell you the best thing about this Pops? Is the bloody dog, and that's it. Honestly, like the thing is, I don't know if I mentioned this to you. I was doing that live, and then we were looking at I forget his name now, Popics or something like I forget his name. His version of these Hawkeye Pops and stuff is like so much better.
Mm-hmm.
Like his design and everything is so cool. I think Chase also mentioned like, how do you tell that's Hawkeye? He doesn't have any arrows or anything like it.
Well, he's carrying his bow right there.
It's not a bow, is it?
Yeah, in his hand. They both have a bow in their hand.
It's really small, sorry.
And then he's got his purple.
Yeah,
and he's got his hearing aid. I mean, now that he's deaf. I mean, yeah, but either one of these Pops, like, honestly, if you didn't watch Hawkeye to know, or even read comics to know that there was a female Hawkeye named Kate Bishop, you would look at this Pop and think it's Katniss Everdeen. You would think it's Hunger Games or something. You wouldn't know it's a Hawkeye Pop.
But I mean, the detail on that little dog is really cool, man. I think it's really cool.
I like that they did the little pizza dog. It's so cool. Again, one of the things that Funko does, and it's like, okay, they put a little extra effort. Because they could have just made it a 2-pack, and then they could have made a dog its own individual Pop, which is probably going to be anyway. But especially its own little Pop with a slice of pizza in its mouth is going to be a Funko exclusive. But the fact that they did the 2-pack with the little buddy, I like that. That's pretty cool. And of course, the Tracksuit Mafia is coming. He said, maybe he's
the Tracksuit Mafia, man. I love those guys. They're so funny, especially the main guy. So my favorite part is when he says "bro" all the time. Oh, it's amazing.
Chase is talking about the Ninja Turtle Pops. Oh man, here we go. The mega size Pop, guys. Oh man, if you haven't, go over to Funko PDX. Did I shout Funko PDX out last week?
I don't know.
I don't know. If I did, I'm shouting him out this week.
In the chat, if you can just maybe drop the link to that video, then you guys can go check it out.
Yeah. The Funko PDX dropped the mega size the mega size Iron Man Funko Pop video, and man, that thing looks so sweet. But yeah, that's a good looking Pop.
It looked so heavy that he was holding it in his hand. You could see, like,
yeah. Oh, I'm just sitting here looking at it like, man, I should go for it, but no, I'm not doing it. Because I would definitely take it out of box, and I don't know where I would put it.
But you could only, though, because they got funny boxes. They don't have like a box you can really display.
Yeah. There's no window or anything, so you would actually have to open it and take it out to display it, or else you just have a box sitting in the corner. And people be like, "Oh, you have an Iron Man statue," and you're like, "No, it's a giant Funko Pop," and they're like, "Oh, okay." But if you had it out of box sitting somewhere, people would be like, "Oh my god." Because when Funko PDX set it up, I was like, oh my god. It looks so cool. Oh man. That's when it went on sale. I kind of posted about it. I don't know who this is or what this is. Somebody school me. Tell me. Because I like the look of it. I just don't know what it is. So somebody had to school me on that one. 101 Dalmatians, the new Pop in the Box exclusive coming. I don't know if it's out yet, but Pongo and Perdita, I think their names were. March 9th, Super Shredder, 12-inch. So that's a jumbo Super Shredder Pop coming. That's from Ninja Turtles Part 2, I believe. Yeah, that was the thing for Superman. I'm going backwards, guys, so I'm backwards. Oh, the Deadpool bucket list boxes. I've seen a lot of people getting them. I know Chase got 2. I didn't see the video of him opening his second one, his second video. He opened one on the stream last night, but his first video he didn't get everybody wants the black light, but
I believe I was watching Wayne's video on it, and he got 3 boxes, I think. He got 2 black lights, which is pretty cool.
Wow. Tell you, some people just have all the luck.
But, I don't know. Like for me, I think we mentioned this when we first saw this. I think that paintball one would have been awesome if the paintball splatters and the guns were black light.
Oh, they are. The paintball splatters react to the black light. Chase said it last night. He did it because that's the one he got. I don't know if that's the one in his last video, but when he was on the stream with us last night, he put the black light on it. He said the paintball splatters react. So that's pretty cool. I don't know if the guns did, but the splatters did. So that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Cheap Pops, what's going on? Thank you for coming through.
Cheap Pops.
Let's see. He's a kind of a horror anime series. All right, so that's from what we were talking about. Where is it? This one. Okay, cool. I mean, like I said, it looks cool, but I don't know what it is. So
Yeah,
he said just the splats. Okay, just the splats.
Yeah, you see, now the thing is, I think that I don't know. I think that's what I was talking about on the group a week ago. Whenever I spoke about it, having partial black light being a thing, I think will be a cool thing. I don't mind that. I know where I stand. I think black light's better than glow in the dark because you don't need to charge it and you just
right.
behind this sort of thing. But yeah, the whole thing behind the whole glow in the dark thing is pretty cool. I do understand why people like it.
Yeah. I mean, the thing with a lot of the glow in the dark pops is like sometimes only a certain part of it glows anyway, because we can go back to this one. It's a glow in the dark, but only the lightsaber glows. And we know that. So, it's like they could do black lights where only certain part is black light. For example, the paint splatters. It's like, okay, just make those black light. A little cool little touch, So I don't mind stuff like that. I really don't mind that stuff. Oh, if you guys didn't check it out, mystery box for Popped Heat. It was an awesome box. I'm still smiling about it. Thanks so much, bro.
I'll obviously confess, like that little manga book I put in it was kind of like a little bit of a joke. I don't know if you actually in the pictures and stuff.
I haven't opened it yet. It's still sitting here.
Yeah, just like flick through it and you'll see why the joke is later, or when you're off to something, whatever. Just kind of like flick through the pages and you'll see why jokingly extended.
I'll put it out there. I mean, I've read mangas before, so I'm not new to manga, but I was like, because when I felt it and I pulled it out, I was like, oh, it's a book.
I thought it was like a really cool random thing.
Oh, well, I'm gonna check it out.
The sweeties, you like the sweeties?
Yeah, I ate a bunch of them. The candies.
They're so fruity and juicy, aren't they?
Yeah, they're so good. And I said, even in the video, I was like, I'm not gonna eat all these. Why did he send me all this candy? All right, I'll save it for the kids. And I think there's maybe 4 pieces left.
Yeah,
I ate all that.
Like the problem with those is like you eat so many of them, the top of your palate actually gets a little bit raw from it, but you just can't stop. It's so nice.
Yeah, luckily I spaced them out. I didn't like just chow them all. It was like a 1, and then like 4 hours, 5 hours. I'd probably have half of another piece. I wasn't like just jamming them down my throat, but those were really good. Those were really good. I couldn't believe
I sent some to Chase with his box too. He enjoyed them too. He said they were
really because they resemble a thing over here we got called Laffy Taffy. I don't know if you ever heard of it, but they have the same thing with the flat ones, and they have some of the ones that are rolled up. I mean, it's all the same crap. It's just different variations of how they put it out. But the ones you sent me definitely taste juicier than the Laffy Taffy. I was like, either that or I haven't had a Laffy Taffy in a long time.
In ages, yeah. So
maybe they are more similar than I remember, but yeah, they're so good. Just thinking about them, like, I want to go grab one now. I keep looking at the kitchen. So it's right there. Go get one. But they were really good. They were really good. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Let's see. Grogu. I don't know if anybody went and bought the deluxe Grogu.
That's pretty expensive
I
considering.
ordered it. $30.
Like, all for them, if it's like a detailed deluxe pop and everything, it's like cool and everything. But it's not really.
Yeah, it's just based on the Thanksgiving Day parade. I mean,
I think that's the only reason that's giving it some. I don't know what the word would be. Like giving it some.
I know what you're saying. Like, that's the right word.
Behind it is the fact that it was the Thanksgiving float.
Yeah. Honestly, if I wasn't trying to get all the Star Wars pops, I probably wouldn't have ordered it. But since it's Star Wars and I set my mission statement, I'm like, you know what? I just ordered it in case it sold out. I didn't want to mess around and now instead of paying $30, I have to pay like $45, $50, $60 because I didn't want to spend the $30 anyway. So I'm like, all right, pay the $30. And if it goes down, I won't feel as bad. I'd feel a lot worse if it goes up. So, because since I'm getting Star Wars anyway, it's like, regardless of what Star Wars pops I get, if their value goes down, it's Star Wars, I'm getting it anyway. But if it's a Star Wars pop I pass up on and the value goes up, I'm still going to try to buy it. So I'm going to have to pay more for it. So it's like, I'll get it now. I don't, if it goes down, whatever. But I didn't order this one though. I ordered the deluxe one.
If I choose between the two of them, I'd actually choose the top one because it just seems so much better.
Yeah, this is the one I would order. I didn't, but like only reason, like I said, I ordered this one because I didn't want it to sell out and then I couldn't get it. Mainly because it's the first Star Wars float at the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade ever, which I still surprised it was the first Star Wars float. I didn't know that. Or balloon, sorry, not float, but Star Wars balloon. But this one I would definitely buy. Next time I order from Funko Shop and I have to remember to throw that in my cart so I can grab it. But I definitely want this one. So this one I should be getting sometime this week. I think it's shipped, so I should be getting it. Yeah. But of course they have all the hoodies and stuff, which I'm not getting any of the hoodies or the shirts. But you know, you have all the Grogu stuff. They're putting Grogu everywhere. I mean, you know how Disney is. Money, 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 money. Oh, anyway, AC/DC. Did we talk about this? No, we didn't.
Yeah.
You chased it.
I think, who was it that opened one of them? What's the name? BHSSPI or something? I can't remember what a...
BHSSPI?
I'm just throwing random letters there, but like...
What are you talking about?
It's a channel, man. She's a regular audio too.
BK Phipps?
That's it, yeah. That's
okay.
Sorry, my memory's so bad. Like,
I was like, what are you talking about? Okay, BK
it looked pretty cool. It's massive.
Yeah. She did show it off in a video. It was pretty. It's like this. Oh man. I mean, if they come out with a group or a band that I really, really want, then I'll probably invest in one. It's just the ones that they have so far. It's like, okay, yeah.
But, I mean, they're pretty cool. The idea is solid.
Yeah, this would probably be the one that I would have gotten because this particular album I absolutely loved. But yeah, I mean, Kiss from my childhood. I was never really into the music, but I loved how they looked. So every time Kiss was on TV, I would watch it.
I think Rian was saying something to me about one of them missing a member or something.
Yeah, Guns N' Roses.
He wouldn't want to get it because there's a member missing or something.
Yeah, there's 2 members missing from this one, from Guns N' Roses.
Yeah.
There's 2 of them missing.
I think he's yeah.
I mean, I couldn't tell you which 2 because I'm not I mean, I know Axe and Slash. I don't know the rest of the members of the group, so I couldn't tell you who's missing. Yeah. But yeah.
Well, look, I'm not saying like for us this side it's €60 or something like that. Uh-huh. I'm not saying it's not worth the money because I mean, like in a way you kind of are getting the amount of pops for the price and then the whole plastic vinyl and all that stuff down. But the thing is, for me, it's just throwing out that amount of money for just because it'll have to be like a really awesome man you follow, I suppose.
Yes, it's like I was saying, and what you just reiterated, it definitely has to be someone I loved, as far as a band or a group that I loved. Like, yeah, got it. Get it. Yeah, Chase said no drummer and no rhythm guitar. Talking about the Guns N' Roses. The prices are so stupid of these albums. €60. So for the 5 album is 65, and the 3 albums on 60. Okay.
I see his point. He's saying like you've got 5 pops in the one, and then you got 2, you got 3. Like why are they priced the same if there's less pops in one?
I got you.
But like I understand what he's saying, but like the thing is, like, I suppose it would be smart if they actually did change the prices for them. But like, they know that people are going to collect them regardless anyway, I suppose.
Yeah, they should be one set price. Like this one has 5, this one has 3, this one has 4, and they're all 3 different prices. And the one that has 3 in it is more than the one that has 5 in it or whatever. Like, that makes no sense. Yeah. I know some people who want that one though. In sync. Okay. I think that's it. Yeah. Cause we talked about this one. Vince Clortho.
Yeah, you like, yeah.
And those guys from Up. So yeah. Oh, what this was so bad. I love this chase. I mean, I like the comment too, but I love this chase. Oh, I gotta get that. Maybe. Probably eventually. But yeah. So Funko, they didn't do too much to piss me off this week. Did they do too much to piss me off this week?
For me, myself too, they didn't upset me too much. Well, maybe I've been drugged up and sleeping half the time. I don't know. Like, I don't know. Sam hasn't told me about me being like, she said to me, she's had those pills that I've taken before. She's had the pills before that I'm busy taking, and she said they made her feel like wonky and that sort of thing, you know.
Uh-huh.
I don't think it's made me feel wonky or anything. She hasn't told me I've done anything loopy or anything yet. But I don't know. I've been sleeping a lot, man. I'm like, I kind of feel like a grandpa because I would sleep just before lunchtime and we'll just sleep 3 hours, and then nighttime comes, I'll sleep like a full 8 hours. So I'm like, doesn't happen normally, but sure.
Then you wake up, use the bathroom, go back to sleep, wake up.
Yeah, like it never happens.
Go back to sleep.
They're amazing.
Oh man. Oh, Jimi Hendrix is still available. Funko Shop. Nice.
Jimi Hendrix? The glow in the dark one.
Not the glow one. This one.
Oh, this one, yeah. Listen, I wanted to actually ask because I was actually looking at the black light one because it's coming on Friday.
Okay.
I think we can buy it on Friday. If I'm not mistaken, on the Funko store. Now, there's 2. Was there another one before it that came out, or did they change the design?
There were 2 blacklight ones, I believe.
So there were 2 separate blacklight ones.
Yeah. Let me see.
Oh, okay. No, because the current one is the rainbow. Yeah, there you go. Yeah. So there are 2 separate ones.
Yes.
Okay, cool.
I don't know if like one is the common and one is the chase. Like I haven't seen anywhere that really specified. All I know is like, yeah, they have separate Jimi Hendrix pops.
But has the blue one come out yet?
Did it drop over here? I'm not sure.
Not sure.
I'm really not sure. I wasn't paying that much attention to it.
But which one do you like? The rainbow one or the?
Man, honestly, I love both how they look. If I had to pick, I would probably take the rainbow one though.
Yeah, I like the rainbow one too. It looks kind of sick.
Yeah, I'll probably take the rainbow one. Oh, sorry, I took it off screen. Yeah.
It is blacklight. They're both blacklight.
I believe they are. I mean, this one actually says blacklight, but I would assume this one is too. It looks like it.
Chase is saying one of them is blacklight, the other supposedly not.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, if if
But
only one is blacklight, then of course get the blacklight.
The blue one is.
Yeah, it definitely is. But
the rainbow one,
not sure.
Stay somewhere. Oh, I can't check them for now. But I mean, it'll be silly if it's not, though, isn't it?
I don't think it. Tat said it didn't drop yet. Yeah, I think it would be silly if it's not. But I mean,
do you think it's the case that the rainbow one is now the updated version of the one on the left? Then
the updated version.
Yeah, like they decided to change the job and everything, and they just painted it a different color because it's the same mold, isn't it?
Yeah, it looks like the same mold. I don't know. Like I said, I really didn't. Excuse me. I really didn't pay much attention to the Jimi Hendrix pops. I mean, I love Jimi Hendrix, but I had no intention on getting them. And I was like, okay, when they drop, I guess we'll see. And yeah, I haven't heard anything about them, so I don't know if they dropped. I don't know which one is blacklight. If it's meant to be blacklight, if it's the chase version of that blacklight, like I have no freaking idea. And I haven't seen them yet. So yeah, I dropped the ball on that one. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. Hopefully, you guys can forgive me.
We'll never forgive you. We'll hold it to you for the next millennia.
I'm sure. Let me see. What else do we have to talk about? We talk Funko stuff. I definitely have to do my patron giveaway. I'll do that in a minute. I'm looking to see if there's anything else. Nope, that's it. All right.
The Patreon giveaway this week.
It's a mystery box. First of all, I'm doing it a week late. Actually, I think 2 weeks late. Because the last giveaway I did, remember I ordered 2 boxes at the same time. They sent it in one box. So when I opened it, all the pops, they were wrapped, but they're now they're open. Like, you know, I could just open them up. The 2 that I took out and gave away, one was the top hit for one box and one was the top hit for the other box. Not the top hit as far as the whole mystery box run, but, you know, for those particular boxes. Because, you know, you get one, like, exclusive and then you get one common. So I took the 2 exclusives and put them together and the 2 commons because they actually had numbers on the wrapping that I didn't look at. so I was like, all right. So the 2 that I said would be for the next giveaway, I decided, all right, I'll just keep those and I'll order another box for the next giveaway. So I ordered it late. So obviously it came late. So I couldn't do my giveaway last week and the week before. So here we go. This is actually the November box. I know we're in December 1st, but this is the November Patreon giveaway box. And of course, it's box number 3. So I usually get box number 3. If I can't get 3, I'll get 18. And if not 18, then whatever else. I don't remember what the top hit was in this run. But I've got the wheel of names here. Bring it up on the screen. Bam! This is for my Patreons. He said, that's what we're here for, bro. Here are my patrons. If you don't know how I do my patron giveaway, depending on what tier you are, you get more entries. So the higher tier you are, the more entries you get. So I have 6 patrons. 3 of them are at the low tier or the lower tier that you only get 1 entry. 3 of them are at the higher tier where you get 2 entries. I'm going to shuffle as many times as I want. I'm going to do knockout style, so last man standing. And the box is right here. So are you guys ready? Let's go.
And if you guys want to join in on this Patreon action, the link is down in the description. Have a look at he's got.
There you go.
Sign up. Helping a brother out.
That's what I'm talking about. So the first man off the wheel is comic book poser. He actually won my last patron box. And actually, funny story, he had just gotten the Creed Pops because he loves Creed from The Office. And then I sent him the patron box, and it was the Chase Creed Pop. And he was so excited because he wanted the Creed Pop.
So that's really cool, man.
It just worked out for him. He got all 3, I think, Creed Pops within a week or 2 of each other. So that was pretty cool for him. All right, let's go. Next off the wheel is boo, Pop T. It's only one. You got 2 entries, so that's only one. Also, guys, for my Patreon, I haven't done another one yet, but I do secret giveaways that only patrons know about, or at least they know when they're gonna drop if there's a secret public surprise giveaway.
I think the recent one you done, Discovery Bay. Sorry, bro. I think the recent one was that Amazon one, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was an Amazon gift card. I posted an Amazon gift card onto my Instagram, but my patrons got advance notice of what time I was going to drop it. So they knew, okay, at this time, Eastern, that code is going to drop. So they were prepared.
If you put the code in and you apply it, then it's yours.
Yeah.
Okay.
You have to go to your cart, put the code in, you apply it to your cart, it's yours. But you have to actually purchase. You can't just be like, okay, I got the code and I'm going to hold on to it.
No, but I mean, once you apply it, nobody else can use it before you until you check out, or what?
Oh no, I think you have to check out with it. Yeah, you got to do the whole thing. All right. Yes, you do. One go.
When you hear about giving something like that, where you got to kind of have a pop ready.
Yeah, you have to have your cart ready. Yeah, and set up to go. But see, the patrons get advance notice, so you know.
To take full advantage of it, you got to be ready.
Yeah. And that was a $15 gift card, though. I'm going to be doing different things. Probably no more than 25, unless I'm feeling real lucky. Real generous, I should say. Yeah. And of course, Yesy Lou, back to back. Sorry, Lou.
Yeah.
If you're not checking out.
You got your wish list up on your tree link as well, don't you?
Yeah, I got my Amazon wish list up. Actually, Kay's wish list is coming. I kept telling her to do it. She finally did it. So,
yeah, I got my wish list up as well. That's really cool.
Okay, TechBot, Chase's Kingdom, and Popped Heat. Uh-oh.
Hey, listen, I should probably change
TechBot back to back.
I should probably change the links downstairs to our tree links. I think that would make more sense. Just maybe send me a link thing at the
link tree. Yeah. Here we go.
Who is it? Me or Chase?
They're gonna go right on the line. Look, he's like, go. Yes. Oh, goodness. And the winner is Pop Tea. Sorry, Chase.
It dodged me for like weeks.
Pop Tea was like, go.
It was slowing down. I was like,
oh man. Oh, here we go, bro. This is your box.
Something worth sending over.
Oh man, yeah, I don't remember what the top was. Top hit was for this box. Let's go. So I can look into it because I'm not all wrapped up. 2 pops. All right. All right. The first one is. Oh, actually.
So now, do I get both of them or choice of them?
You get both of them. You can do what you want with them. You can, if you want me to send them to somebody else.
First. Maybe it's a really cool one.
Yeah. Well, obviously, yeah. But I mean, if you want me to send it to somebody else, I'll send it to somebody else. You want them, I'll take them, whatever. Just one is definitely an exclusive to something, and one is a common. Oh, we were just talking about Wonder Woman. There you go. So you got the Black Lantern Wonder Woman, which is one of the cooler ones, though. I actually like this one. So there you go. You got the Black Lantern Wonder Woman. And so this is the exclusive one. It is. I don't know why I'm not looking at it. Oh, the PX exclusives Thor. Zombie Thor. the glow in the dark one. Nice. Can you see it?
Oh, that's really cool.
It's the glow in the dark zombie Thor.
Connecting.
Huh?
Those are really cool. But I think we'll use it as giveaways your side or something, I'm sure.
You want to use these as giveaways? And there you go. At the top it says number 3. You got an exclusive. So that's the exclusive. All right. So if that's what you want to do with them, then next time we do some type of Hot Popics giveaway, we got some giveaways.
Here we go. Awesome stuff. Thanks, bro. Yay!
Winner, winner. Look, Chase said, love that Thor. Remember to send the black light Chase Galactus with it. Oh, yeah, that one's not going anywhere. That Chase Galactus, man. Oh, it's so sweet.
Those are really cool, but like, again, like it's something like $50 here, 50 euro, 60 euro here, something. It's 55 euro.
Oh, it's such a good pop. Pop that chaos. That's what I'm talking about. And I don't know if you have your channel shout out. Like, I didn't say we were doing it this week, but
I actually didn't think.
It's all right. I got a channel that I want to shout out today. You guys should know who they are. Key Tons of Fun. Going over to Key Tons of Fun. Give them a sub. I think they're at 455 subs right now. So close to 500. Pretty fun channel. Father and son. I think father and son might be grandfather and son. I don't know. I try not to get too deep into people's business, but yeah, Key Tons of Fun. Go check them out.
Key Tons of Fun. I'll follow them after this.
He said, "Let's give them away then." We'll give them away. Oh, you're talking about the next live? Yeah, he does have a next live. Well, we gotta discuss who's doing the next live. It's either
it's between me or isn't it? I think we must just decide who's doing it.
Yeah, because we had it. Not to get too much into it now, but we had it set up a different way. Then we were gonna swap out, and then it was a push back and whatever. But yeah, you were Fett, and then whoever doesn't go goes the next week, and then we just go in order like that. Yeah,
I got so confused this week because I thought I was this week because I'd forgotten that me and Les had swapped.
Switched. Yeah,
and I was like, "What? Okay, sure."
Yeah, because when you said it was your week, I was like, "Oh, okay." I didn't even bother to check it. I'm like, "All right, well, you're on top of it." But then Last was like, aren't I this week? And I was like, "Oh, yeah, right. We did swap." So
listen, guys, when we talk about Pop the Chaos, it's not only the actual live streams; it's the planning of the live streams too. Everything's chaotic.
Yeah. So yeah. He said, "Could see it at the top of your browser when you were surfing." Could see what? What are you talking about?
I don't know what he's talking about.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, when I went this way, you could see Key Tons of Fun up there. So when I was over here, you could still see it up there. Key Tons of Fun. As the shout out. I still had it. I had it up in the tab. Yeah. Well, now you guys know that's who I was shouting out. Go check them out. It's not like it was a surprise or anything. So yeah. Go check them out. All right. So that's there. That's done. A quick word though, for those of you who might want a little bit of information. The stock market has been crashing. Like stuff is just dropping since I think Friday. It's a good time to buy. So
what is crashing? Sorry?
Stock market has been crashing since Friday because of the new COVID variant. People are scared, so stock has been crashing. Good time to buy. Yeah, stocks are low. Some of them aren't as low as they're gonna get, but you can't always time these things. So if you're gonna get in. Yeah, some things might keep going down, but it's always going to be a bounce back. So if there's anything you want to buy into, you've been worried about it. Oh, should I get in? Should I buy stock? Now's a good time to buy. Buy some stuff. not financial advice. So there you go. I just wanted to say that. I had written it down just to make it note.
What's the name of this new variant? What?
I forgot it.
Omicron or something.
The Omicron variant, something like that.
Someone said something really cool. I think I was watching a TikTok about it. Everyone's calling it a South African variant. Right. And someone put this forward and said it's not a South African variant. It's just that the South African scientists, pharmaceuticals, whoever discovers this shit, they were the first to actually discover it, and it just happened to be in South Africa. It's not meant necessary to say that it's an actual South African variant. Right.
That doesn't mean that's where it came from.
Yeah, and I think that's where the media needs to plug it, and I don't know if it kind of sort of causes a divide.
Yes.
Right. Unnecessary at the time because there's already chaos and stupid shit happening because of it. Now you'll have a look like ever since it came out of the South African variant, all flights from South Africa to the UK have been cancelled.
Yeah.
South Africa to the UK or to Ireland and stuff.
Yeah.
But it's got nothing to do with it being a South African variant. It just was discovered first. Doesn't mean that, and I think that's doing more harm than anything else. And I think, I don't know. I'm not that anybody's going to listen to what I'm saying. I'm just my opinion.
No, people listen because it's true.
No. What I'm saying is like it's not going to change anything in the grander scheme of things. But I suppose if we say it more often enough, I just think that it's just wrong for them to actually say like South African variant. I think they should just say it's a new variant. They shouldn't say where it's even found. To be honest, I think that just makes everything worse.
Yeah. I mean, it's not even like saying where it was found, because you could say where it's found, but be more upfront and open about what it means. Just by saying it's the South African variant, you're implying that it originated in South Africa. If you say the virus that was first detected in South Africa, identified in South Africa, right? It's not like, okay, it came from there, but the first scientist who detected it was in South Africa, because it could have came from anywhere and just got discovered in South Africa. I mean, just imagine the first case of COVID in the U.S. Like, did it originate over here? No, but we know. But would you call it the U.S. variant? Like, they would.
Think about it. I think the only other country they did it with is this. I think it was the Indian variant.
I think so. Yeah.
It's like, I don't think it's necessary for it to actually label it after country. I don't know. It causes like not big, but I think I can picture it causing a certain amount of divide. And I think
it does. It does.
The Rian actually said it. The entire Africa is red listed.
Yeah. Well, it caused a divide over here when COVID first started, because, like Chase said, they were calling it the Kung Fu flu or the Kung flu, and people had this idea, it originated in China, and pretty much not any, but a lot of Asian people over here were getting harassed and even attacked for it. And it's like, just because they're Asian doesn't mean they have anything to do with COVID, but because it was discovered there or came from there, all of a sudden they're all under attack. And it's like, come on, man. As news outlets, you got to do better than that. Like, you have a voice, you have a platform, you got to be more careful with how you present things.
See, and the thought that got me on thinking that, and they can mind the way they say things, because they quickly, if you have video footage of someone shooting another person, the media will still say allegedly that person shot that other person, but you actually got camera footage of that person shooting.
Right.
And they will still say allegedly, because you can't say he did it until he's found guilty by the court.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right. But it's like no, he shot him. You see, he shot him.
Not really. Yeah. But I was actually watching TikTok. It's actually quite funny. I don't know if I send it to you. If I find it, I'll send it to you. This one woman said she didn't say Southern African countries, she said South African countries, as if South Africa is a continent on its own and there's
it's Southern African countries.
So she's like, instead of saying Southern African countries, South African countries. I was like, dude, you know South Africa is an actual country.
Yeah, right.
Anyway.
Oh, that's funny. Southern African versus South African. Oh man,
yeah,
I would start using that Southern African.
It's like a slip of the tongue and everything, but I thought it was funny.
All right, guys. Now that we've got off our political high horse, you want to talk some Hawkeye? Let's talk about Hawkeye. Is it social media? Well, all right. Let's go back on it. Social media. I've said it, and I'm pretty sure you've heard other people say it. The most technologically advanced point in human history, as far as we know. We have literally all the information we could ever want in the palm of our hands. We're also the stupidest we've ever been. Because you can literally post something on any social media platform, and without researching it, other people will just read it, believe it, and share it, and it'll spread throughout the world.
Believe it like it's God's truth, though. Like, it's the funniest thing.
Yeah.
I don't know if you saw that one case. There was a video of these guys attacking this guy in a wheelchair, and they're pushing the guy in the wheelchair over and everything. It was outside of school and everything, I believe. And I don't know if this is the full story or what, but it's just the kind of what I got from it, which kind of is an example of the whole situation. Is everyone was like, how can they do this guy in the wheelchair and everything? And everyone was like irate about it. And if you watch the video later on or something, you actually saw that the guy had a handgun in his bag and he was going there to shoot somebody.
Right. But all they see is you beating up a guy in a wheelchair. They're like, oh my God, that's so bad. Why would you do that?
Yeah, they just assume that people like that gentleman in the wheelchair, he can't be a criminal. It's like, of course he can. It doesn't mean he doesn't use his legs that he can't.
Exactly. But if he had rolled down the street and shot up a bunch of people, then you would have had a whole different story. Why didn't anyone stop him? Just because he's a wheelchair doesn't mean he couldn't shoot somebody. So it's like damned if you do, damned if you don't, right? But Chase said, Hawkeye is fire. It's
a bit confusing, Chase.
Hawkeye is fire. We're about to get into this Hawkeye. Sorry. I think he was whipping a child. Oh yeah, the midget who got kicked off the school bus. That was actually a joke video, but that one was funny. It was so funny. There's a dwarf. I don't think midget is appropriate anymore, or little person who getting kicked off a school bus. Like the way they kicked him off the school bus, people thought it was a child. They were like, "Oh my God, he's beating on this child," and it's a little person. That was a funny video.
I remember, to be honest, I remember seeing that video for the first time. I'm like, dude, what the fuck's going on? What the hell, bro? I can't do that to a kid.
Oh, it's so funny. But here we go. Hawkeye. Spoiler alert for Hawkeye. What's up?
I was making the thumbnail, and I don't know why I didn't think of it before, but there's actually a Hawkeye in One Piece. And if people are wondering why there's a random cartoon character as the thumbnail, the character on the thumbnail is actually Hawkeye from One Piece. So I thought it would be a kind of fun twist on it. And he's actually a badass character in One Piece too. So yeah,
I'm surprised you didn't do that for the first thumbnail. But like you said, you forgot.
I think I liked the first wallpaper where I actually had the hawk and then the eye. I thought that was funny too, and I was like, oh, yes.
That was a good one. I like that. I was like, oh, I like that. I see what you did there. That was pretty cool. Hawkeye. I
got an idea for the next one. I need to see if I can work it there. I think it'll be quite funny.
All right. So, guys, be prepared for the next Hawkeye thumbnail that we throw up.
Hawkeye. Listen, I
Let's
can't
talk
remember what happened on the first 2 episodes. Like small bits because I watched it while I was painkiller induced.
Yeah, you were probably in a haze. Yep.
I know I did enjoy them, but yeah. What question did you ask this again?
What'd you think of the episode? That's
Listen,
the episode.
I think I can believe that out of the 3 episodes, this was kind of my favorite. Because like
you can remember it.
The first 2. Sorry.
I said because you can remember it.
What I kind of sort of remember from the first 2 is they had a very real feel to it. You know, like it wasn't a typical Marvel show. You know, like men flying around and shit and that sort of thing.
Yeah.
And then watch this episode, and if you guys have watched this episode, you'll know what I'm talking about with these arrows. I'm like, dude, I want to become an archer with some of these arrows that guys got. Like, wow. I think one of my even though not remembering the last 2 episodes, I watched this morning, and I can just about remember most of the episode 3 too. Yeah. I think we were talking backstage. I couldn't remember what the cliffhanger was this week, and then you reminded me. Yeah. I think my favorites is the fight scenes in this are brilliant, man.
Yeah, they're so
loving them, especially when they break away from the criminal, the tracksuit Russian tracksuit. What do they call again?
The tracksuit mafia.
Tracksuit mafia. Yeah, that's it, man. Oh, I love the guy, bro. Bro, all the time is amazing. The fight scenes are awesome. The use of the arrow, the bow and arrow, and obviously that's the reason why it's called Hawkeye and everything. Right. I think it's amazing, man. I'm loving it. And I did not see the giant arrow coming.
Yeah, that was crazy.
I didn't see that coming. I knew they were going to have crazy arrows. But, like, honestly, who the hell saw that coming? Now, the one problem I did have with that is the fact that that thing was so big, it could have taken that bridge out.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, but still, the fun of it and the whole thing about it was pretty cool.
Yeah,
you know, I did dig it. I love how she's starting to trust him when he says to shoot up, and then she shoots up, and then he follows through and everything. Yeah. Brilliant marksman, both of them. I think, really cool.
Yeah, yeah. The out of the whole episode, like you said, the different ridiculous arrows. Which, if you've read the comics, he's got a lot of different arrows, and some of them are kind of ridiculous, but they're meant to be funny sometimes. And the giant arrow, when that came out of nowhere, I was like, what the that was like the most ridiculous part of the episode. It was so unexpected but hilarious at the same time that I was just kind of like, really? Like, just giant arrow out of nowhere? So if he was by himself, how would he would have had to shoot the first one and then shoot again? Like, but I kind of didn't think about it at the time, but after the fact, it kind of came to me like, okay, he knows Ant-Man and Hank Pym, so he probably has access to the tech where he could shoot. He has one arrow that he shoots, and then he shoots the other arrow to hit it to make it grow. Instead of having the little disc, he puts it on the tip of the arrow. So, okay, it makes sense then. Like, at first, I was just like, why would he have an arrow like that? That doesn't even make sense. But going through it, I'm like, okay, that was a cool touch. I liked it.
when you're putting it together and you're adding it's from you got that from Ant-Man and sort of thing. Yeah. But like for me, like I'm just picturing in my head. Can you picture him going around to the different like Marvel heroes? It's like, listen, man, I want to incorporate you into my arrow pouch. Okay, how can we do that?
That tech would actually help me out. So if I have to have a giant arrow sometime, like, and they're like, oh, sure.
I thought it was really cool. But the thing is about it, though, like, it's funny. Like, I think even if I was in a world or universe where like crazy shit happened, if I was in a car and this giant arrow just appeared, I'll still be like, what?
Yeah, yeah.
Like I wouldn't act like it's normal because it will still be like, wow.
Right.
I think.
And that's one of the things, like, as a New Yorker, we kind of say as New Yorkers, we see everything. So it takes a lot to phase us. And even in a world where superheroes were real, still seeing stuff like that, you would have to be amazed. Like, I don't think you just walk past something like that and be like, you know, we had the battle in New York. We have aliens come attack our city every other day. This is new to us. This isn't new to us. We're used to this. No, it would still be like, oh my God, that was amazing.
Yeah, like, I mean, I don't know, like I think even if you're like a hardened criminal, if you saw a giant arrow coming, just destroy some of your buddies in a van, like I'll be getting out the car and my legs will be shaking, bro. I'll be like, oh my God, I'm
like, oh my God, that's crazy.
You know what I mean? Like, but yeah, really cool. I dig that though. It was really cool. I'm excited.
It was a good show. Like Chase said, when he was falling and cut her loose, like beforehand, he was, you know, sawing his hands loose on a sharp edge of the ride they had him on, which was hilarious. They were going to get more quarters to keep him bouncing around. That was so funny. And he was like, wait for my signal. And she's sitting there like, what signal? Like, what am I supposed to do? Then he went and fought with Echo, and then he jumped, turned around, spun, and shot the guy, and then shot her. Well, didn't really shoot him, kind of, I think, scarred his face or whatever, but then shot her loose. That was a pretty cool shot. Yeah. The fight between him and Echo was good because even though you didn't see every part of the fight, just the fact that you saw them behind the glass, I was like, that was a cool little scene they did there. I liked how they did that. It was this episode, they had a lot of cool bonding. There's definitely going to be some bonding between Hawkeye and Kate, Clint and Kate, because they're both technically going to be Hawkeyes because she became the second iteration of Hawkeye. I don't know what's going to happen with Echo and Clint because Clint killed her father as Ronin. Yeah. Now, they don't show that it's him, but as far as we know, he was Ronin. So unless they do some type of twist and it's like, well, he actually killed Ronin and then took the Ronin identity to kill other gangsters, but he didn't kill her father. The real Ronin killed her father, and then Clint killed Ronin and took his identity. That's something they could do.
Like, not to say that he was the original.
Right. Yeah. Because in the comic, Echo was actually the original Ronin. She was the first person to take on the Ronin identity. And then Hawkeye took it.
I'm not too clued up, obviously, on the backgrounds of all these characters and that sort of thing, because I'm not a Marvel junkie and that sort of thing. So this deaf lady, her name's Echo. Is that her bad guy name?
Yeah, that's her hero.
So she's a bad guy in the Marvel universe.
Yeah, well, actually, right now, I don't think she's a bad guy. I think she's more of a hero or anti-hero. You know how they do.
Okay.
But in the comic, her father used to work for the Kingpin. And Kingpin had her father killed, but told her that Daredevil killed her father. So sent her after Daredevil.
Story a little bit for this.
Right. So since they don't have Daredevil yet in Marvel, in the MCU anyway, so they're kind of incorporating into this. So she doesn't know who Ronin is, but as you saw in this episode, she came in and saw Ronin killing everybody. So she knows Ronin killed her father, but she doesn't know who Ronin is. And of course, her father was working for someone else. Most of the nerds who pay attention, we're assuming that they're going to introduce Kingpin in this show. And we're hoping that it's Kingpin from the Daredevil show. So, you know, it just kind of all goes together. But, so she's after Ronin because she wants the guy who killed her father. Well, the person who killed her father. Because, you know, they think it was Kate Bishop. They obviously know it wasn't Kate Bishop. But considering that she had access to the suit and came to save Hawkeye, they must know. She probably knows who it is. Echo is assuming that Kate probably knows who Ronin is. Hawkeye tried to play it off. He's like, yeah, Ronin is dead, which in a technical sense you could say, because, you know, it's kind of like Anakin Skywalker or Obi-Wan told Luke, you know, Darth Vader killed your father. Like, but Darth Vader was his father because Anakin technically was killed and he became Darth Vader. So technically, Clint killed Ronin and became Hawkeye again. But he was Ronin, so he's still alive. Not technically, figuratively, he killed Ronin and he's Hawkeye again. So it's going to be an interesting reveal as to the relationship between Echo and Hawkeye. I kind of think they're going to go the route of Hawkeye took out Ronin and they used the Ronin persona to go around and murder all the gangsters, because he couldn't do it as Hawkeye because it's like, okay, an Avenger going around killing people. So I think that's what they're going to reveal. That's just my theory, though. But as far as Echo, like I said, her father worked in the comics. Her father worked for Kingpin. Kingpin actually had him killed, but told her that Daredevil killed her father, and then she went after Daredevil. Her actual power is kind of like Taskmaster, where she can mimic anything she sees anyone else do, but she's deaf, so it's a different kind of. It's a similar power, but it's not exactly the same. She discovered it when she was a kid that she knew how to do it because she's been deaf since she was young. So she used to have to read lips and watch people's body language or whatever. And it just kind of manifested that she saw somebody playing piano and then was able to play piano. And she was like, oh, this is kind of cool. In the show, she has a prosthetic leg. I don't believe she has one in the comic, not that I'm aware of. So it's like, all right, let's see what happens with this. I'm trying to think of what else with Echo. I already said. Go ahead.
They do mention that Clint actually says there's someone above her.
Yeah, absolutely.
But they also did. They did try to rub it in the fact that when she was speaking to her lieutenant, whoever the guy was, she like reminded him, "I'm in charge."
Right.
So it's kind of like. Because he warned her her uncle. Yeah.
Oh, and that's what she used to call Kingpin in the comic book. She used to call Kingpin her uncle.
So like he first said like her uncle. So I don't know if that was just hints for like more of the Marvel junkies and that sort of thing. But then they didn't mention the fact that it's the uncle. They mentioned the guy on top.
Right.
So I suppose maybe making the hints that it's not maybe her uncle, but she just called him uncle. So
yeah. In the comics she called Kingpin uncle, so that's another little hint that it could be Kingpin. Also the fact that she told Clint that he relies too much on his hearing aid because like I said, she's deaf, and I think there might be a part where she kind of teaches him like how to be more cognizant of the world around him without his hearing aid, because he's relying on it. Like he's definitely going deaf. It was a thing in the storyline in the comics where he was going deaf, so it's not like out of nowhere. It does come from the comic, and it was a thing where it actually happened twice. First time it happened because he got stabbed in the ears with his own arrows. Of course, they retconned that, and they were like, I forgot who it was. He went to, come on, he's one of the Avengers. He went to one of them, and they healed them somehow, whatever. I don't remember. But they brought it back. Comic books, come on. People die and come back to life. So, I could fix your ears, right? But they brought it back that, he's losing his hearing again. And it's a really interesting storyline. Like I said, I didn't read it. I think I have a couple of the issues somewhere in these boxes, maybe. But him losing his hearing and having to rely more on his other senses it's an interesting storyline. And it kind of like when they showed her as a little kid saying her father saying that he was going to send her to the special school for kids like her, and he's like, no, you got to go to regular school and learn how to be around regular people, which is a lesson. Like, just because you can't hear or can't see or whatever, like being separated from the world isn't always the right call, because now you feel like you're not a part of the world. You feel like you're there's something wrong with you. And no, there's nothing wrong with you. Okay, you can't hear, but that doesn't mean there's something wrong with you. That's just a disability. Like, come on, you can still function in the real world. So I think her father was kind of trying to raise her to be like, yeah, there's nothing wrong with you. So you're not going to a special school. And then, of course, you learn how to fight and all that good stuff. So we're going to see what happens. I mean, she's a cool character in the comics. So I want to see. And I think I have her first appearance comic signed in one of those boxes, too. So I got to pull that out. But it's going to be fun. Another cool catch that I have to rewatch it because I didn't really pay attention to it. But when they were on the bridge and they both jumped off and did the flip and the pose and swung onto the train, Manhattan Bridge, first of all, D train, which is accurate because D train does run over the Manhattan Bridge. It didn't show that it was the D train, but the reason I know it's a D train is because the numbers on the side of the train. It start with a 2. I think it was 2956 or something like that. Those trains start with the number 2. So I was like, yes, they got it right.
They didn't pull something silly. They took the time to make it accurate. Yeah,
because if it was a different number train, I'd have been like, yeah, that train doesn't run over that bridge. So yeah, that's right. I would have figured that one out. Just like in the Spider-Man trailer where he swings by the M train. It's like, okay, that makes sense because the M train goes to Queens and he lives in Queens. So yeah, he's probably going home. So it makes sense, the M train. So yeah, they're doing their homework. I did like the part where his son called, and of course he didn't have his hearing aid, so he couldn't really hear it. And Kate was writing down what he was saying. I was like, oh, that was just kind of a good bonding moment for them. And like she's not, and he kind of sees like, yeah, she's not like this cocky kid who just, I just want to be a hero to be a hero. Like she has good qualities. Like she's really a good person. And as much as he wants to be home for Christmas, she sees the good in him. Like, yeah, you could have just went home with your family and be like, F you. Now, I didn't tell you to put that costume on. Now they're going to think you're the Ronin and you're going to die. And I get to go home and live with my family and not have to worry about the Ronin because people think you were him. And then now the character's dead and we're good. Like they see the good qualities in each other. And I think that's going to be their bonding. And they have good humor together too. It's such a good buddy cop thing that's happening with them. I'm like, okay, I'm liking this. I really think this is going to be a fun show. And it's only 6 episodes, so we're already halfway there. Like honestly, we're halfway there already. It's going to be so much fun.
But he complimented. He said that she's a great marksman.
Yeah, he did say that. Because you know how people are, like you meet your hero, Hawkeye, and like, yeah, people say I'm one of the greatest marksmen. And he, in the first episode, and he was like, are you one of those people? And she was like, maybe. Like, so of course you're going to talk yourself up. But now he saw her in action. Oh, even before when she was scared, he was like, listen, you take that overconfidence. This is where you need it. Like, don't be scared now. Use that overconfidence and let's go. So then after they escaped and they went through the whole thing and the whole comedic thing with the arrows, with her shooting the arrows, and he's like, she's talking to him, but he can't hear her. So and he's telling her stuff, but she can't really hear him because she's outside. And she's like, it'd be better if we were turned around. And then a couple of seconds later, he's like, you know what? This would be better if we get turned around. And then they turn the car. Like, it was good comedic timing. I really liked it. And you're going to see that. I think they're going to form this bond. He's going to be happy to turn over the Hawkeye mantle to her so he can just go home and live with his kids. Like, he can be done being a hero. And she keep pushing him to brand himself. Oh, and she drew the old Hawkeye uniform on the napkin. That was cool.
That was pretty cool. I like that part next to it, and he turns to her and he says, I'm not that type of hero.
Yeah.
You know, I'm not made for that stuff. Like,
right.
I was like, shit, man, poor Hawkeye. But it's true, though. He's rough around these characters and everything, and so he's not really in the public. Yeah.
Yeah, because he worked for Shield, and he was. I mean, in the comic, he was definitely more bravado. But as far as the MCU, like, yeah, his job was not to be seen. Like, his job was to play low. His job was to get in and get out. He's not a symbol. He's not like Cap, where when Captain America shows up, it's like, oh, the symbol of justice is here. You know, somebody for people to rally around. Like, no, his job was like Black Widow. You know, they were the spies. They were the undercover. They were the, you know, and like in the second episode, I think it was, where he had to go get the Ronin outfit, and he dressed up as the firefighter. He snuck in and came back out and snuck out like nobody even knew he was there. That's what he's supposed to do. So the fact that, yeah, there's not people dressed up as Hawkeye in Times Square. In all the pictures they show the Avengers, Hawkeye's like off to the side and there's little. Like, if you look at the show, whenever they show like pictures of the Avengers or whatever, his character is like off to the side, real small. Like, you don't even know Hawkeye's on the poster. They prominently show Ant-Man in the Captain America play, and he wasn't even there at the Battle of New York. Like, Ant-Man was nowhere to be seen. So it's like, yeah, they give the other more flashy heroes get the spotlight, and Hawkeyes get pushed to the back, and he doesn't care. It's like, that's what he wants. You know, when he was out at dinner in the first episode, and, you know, oh, you get free meal, he was like, no, you don't got to do that. Like, he doesn't want the attention of stardom. He doesn't want the free food and the, you know, the celebrity status. Like, that's not who he is. So I think when it comes down to it, as far as that's concerned, like, she's probably going to take over the Hawkeye mantle and be more of the upfront, out in the open. Yeah, I'm Hawkeye out here doing it. Like, branding and marketing and show it. Like, I don't think she's going to go as far as like to be like Captain America's or Thor status, but I think she's going to want to be more of a more noticed. Like, yeah, I'm out here doing this. And, you know, Young Avengers are coming. Like, we have almost all of them. The only one I don't think they showed yet is Hulkling, which was he was actually a Skrull pretending to be like a version of the Hulk. So that's the only young Avenger that hasn't been revealed yet. So we'll see how they bring it in. I mean, Skrulls are coming still, and we still haven't seen Amadeus Cho, who was the totally awesome Hulk. He became a different version of the Hulk. And we saw his mother in Age of Ultron. She was the Asian scientist who was working in the lab with Banner. So she's in the MCU. So her son could be coming. So they could just throw him in with the Young Avengers. He was never a Young Avenger, but, you know, that would be their replacement for the Hulkling character. That would make sense if they don't go the Skrull route. So it's gonna be pretty cool when the Young Avengers finally come. I just want to see how they're gonna do it. Like, they're introducing all the characters, but it's hard to see how they're gonna all come together.
Yeah.
So we'll see. But as far as this show, I know I'm going off on a rant. Listen, I could talk about this stuff all day. I'm like Cap when it comes to I could do this all day. Like, but yeah, the show is pretty good. And when they went back to her house, like, she was like, yeah, I'm gonna break into my mom's place and break into her computer. Like, you actually heard a door open in the background when they came into the house. So she was saying nobody should be there, but I was like, okay, somebody's there.
Yeah.
And Hawkeye, knowing like he's the spy, he should have known better than just walk down the hall. Like, yeah, somebody might have been there. He should have just stayed back with Kate and kept watch. Like, where were you going? Where were you going? Now you got a sword to your neck. But I don't think the father or her stepfather's the bad guy. They're setting it up for him to be the bad guy. They're pointing at him, going, "Yep, he's the bad guy. He's the bad guy." Mm. But I think it's her mom, unless they know that we think that they're setting him up. So they're setting him up, but he is the bad guy. You know, it's one of those. You know, the poison can't be in your cup, because if I put it in your cup, then that means it's my cup and your cup. You know that scene from Princess Bride? Yeah. Okay. So. So yeah, I think they're putting too much effort into showing he's the bad guy. So most likely her mom is the bad guy. But yeah, they could just be messing with us, going, yeah, we're showing you he's the bad guy. We're showing you he's the bad guy. We're going to sit here and go, he's not the bad guy. He's not the bad guy. And at the end, he's going to be the bad guy. So we'll see. I don't know. It's
The thing is, with when she was actually at that scene where she was checking the thing, she got kicked out.
Yeah.
The system. So either her mom's hiding. I don't know if her mom's the bad guy or if she's just hiding something.
Well, I'm sure she's hiding something. I mean, in the comic, her mother, in the comic, her father didn't die. Her mother died. Kate's mother died. And it was revealed later that she didn't die, but she had dealings with the character called Madame Mask. So since in the show her father died and her mother's still alive, fellow nerds have been speculating that her mother is the character Madame Mask. I don't know. I'm not huge on Madame Mask. I mean, I'll have to do some reading up to see like her history, but that's possible. Excuse me. But I mean, I don't know what's going on with her family. Obviously, they're doing some nefarious things because in the first episode, her and her real father were arguing. Her mother and real father were arguing about money. They both went downstairs. The Battle of New York happened. Her mother came back. Her father's dead. Did her mother kill her father? Take the opportunity to take him out and get some insurance money? They never explain it. Like, how are they fighting over money? But then 10 years later, they're still in the same penthouse. Like, where'd the money come from? You know, like he wasn't born. Her stepfather doesn't really have a lot of money because his father told him when they were bidding on the sword, he was like, "You don't have money to bid on this. So, like, what are you doing?" So it's kind of like they're playing their own little game there, and it's kind of hard to figure out what's going on. So we're gonna see. I mean, obviously they're gonna reveal it. I just don't know what's going on with that family, but they're all hiding something. So, but Kate's gonna realize that her mother isn't the good person that she thinks she is. She might not be the big bad, but she's definitely not a good person.
Yeah.
And Chase said She-Hulk, talking about the Young Avengers, I guess. Yeah, She-Hulk's not going to be a Young Avenger. I mean, I guess they could. They could make her like leader of the Young Avengers, but I don't think they're going to do that. But yeah, she would be a good replacement for the Hulk thing. Yeah, in the Young Avengers. But she's not really young. Like as far as the show goes, she's got to be like in her early 30s.
Mm-hmm.
And all the other Young Avengers are like in their early 20s or younger that they've shown so far. So, but yeah, I'm gonna stop talking your ear off. But yeah, I'm loving. I told you I could talk this stuff all day.
I'm excited for the next episode. I can't wait till next week. It's really awesome.
Yeah, and I want to see what's gonna happen from Hawkeye into Spider-Man, because Spider-Man Far From Home comes out on the 17th, I think, of December. So I think that's between the 5th and 6th episode of Hawkeye. So yeah, or it's right after the last episode of Hawkeye. So they could do some big reveal in Hawkeye that ends up in Spider-Man, that when we go back to Hawkeye, it's gonna be like, oh my god. So
did you see the big reveal or spoiler where somebody put on the posters and the cast for the Spider-Man movie?
Oh no, I've been trying to stay away from spoil. I mean, outside of all the villains that they've shown in the trailer, which we know, and of course there's been rumors that Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield's version of Spider-Man are in the movie. I haven't looked at any official cast list, so I don't know if the rumor is true or not. I'm expecting them to be in it, but I don't know if it's true or not. I'm going to see if, when I go to the theater. Obviously, if they show up, I'm not going to be surprised. But like I said, I don't know if it's official. And certain other characters that's supposed to be in the show, like maybe the Gwen Stacy character from the Andrew Garfield Spider-Man, or Mary Jane from the Tobey Maguire Spider-Man, like they were supposed to be coming back. Nobody knows for sure, but yeah, I haven't been looking. And also, supposedly the post-credit scene for Spider-Man got spoiled, like it got leaked. And somebody on YouTube had a video where they were talking about the Spider-Man trailer, and they were like, "Yeah, I'm going to talk a little bit about the leaked post-credit scene, the supposed leaks." And I was like, "Stop! Don't want to hear that. I don't even care if it's true or not. I don't even want to know, just in case it is true. Like I want to go into it as fresh as I can, and I know I can't avoid everything." So whatever I hear, okay, I hear, but I'm not actively going out looking for stuff. So
yeah, so same with me. Like on TikToks and stuff, there's so many spoilers and stuff, because there's that one account I follow where they actually do like theories and hypothetical situations and stuff. And it's like every time it's like I just hear spy. I'm like, okay,
yeah, right.
But that's with like everything, like even like with like Hawkeye. I think they did a Hawkeye theory, and I'm like, I don't want to see that now.
Yeah, right.
Like some of them are so, but like, yeah.
See, I don't mind theory videos, because if you're theorizing, that's what we do. Like we kind of guess what we think is going to happen. If we guess right, okay, we guess right. It can be a spoiler, but it's not like you know what's going to happen. And now
but like these guys, I think I sent you one of their videos already. Their theories are so like on point. I'm like, oh, bro.
You're like, I don't know.
They just wrote the movie or whatever.
Yeah. So, I mean, it's hard to be on YouTube or on social media, because it's what we do, but then at the same time wanting to stay off of it because you don't want to get things spoiled, or you don't want to hear something accidentally. Because like even scrolling through YouTube, some people put stuff right in the thumbnail and it's like, oh, I don't want to see that, come on. And you start scrolling through. Because before I had a YouTube channel, I don't know if I've said this before, I probably did. Like right now, I wouldn't be on social media anywhere near as much as I am now, because I wouldn't want to get spoiled for Spider-Man. So I'd be avoiding it like crazy. I'd be on everything else except social media, only if I had to be, in which I was communicating with somebody. Otherwise, I wouldn't be on YouTube. I wouldn't be on anything. Like, nope, I'm not getting spoiled. I don't care. So unfortunately, it's the burden we bear being content creators. But yeah, I'm excited. Definitely want to talk some more Hawkeye. Next episode, I'm going to try to watch it. What I'm going to do is watch it in the morning, like I usually do when it comes out, when I get ready for work. And when I come home from work, I'm going to try to watch it again and do a more in-depth breakdown of anything I can catch, because, they have secrets and Easter eggs and stuff that I probably would catch if I watched it a second time. Because the first time through, as I'm getting ready from work, I'm kind of half paying attention and looking and doing what I'm doing and looking. And so I'm probably missing some stuff, but yeah, I'm going to do try to see what I can pull from it, from my own knowledge of the comics or the MCU or what have you. But yeah, it's fun so far. It's really fun so far. I'm liking it. I'm liking it better than Falcon and the Winter Soldier. And I really liked Falcon and the Winter Soldier. The bad thing with Falcon and Winter Soldier is that they changed up the plot a little bit, because they were actually supposed to be talking. It was actually supposed to have something to do with a global disease or something. But because we were in the middle of COVID, it was way too real. So they were like, all right, let's change this storyline around. And that kind of messed with the show. And you could tell once you realize that, they changed the storyline, you watch it and you're like, you could tell it's kind of choppy, like the way the story flows. So it's like, okay, that kind of messed up the show a little bit. Not enough to say it was a bad show, but enough to say, okay, you could tell. But this so far, I'm liking better. I think the comedy's hitting better. And I was about to say the action's better. I don't know. I have to go back and watch Falcon and Winter Soldier, see if I think the action is better or worse. But I like the show. And, I'm not one of those people that hate on Hawkeye. He's a regular dude with a bow and arrow. And he says it all the time. Like, I'm just a guy with a bow and arrow. Like, I never claimed to be special. He's out there with gods and super soldiers and geniuses.
Between the rest of the Avengers, he's just like dramatic, but he's just okay with that altogether.
Yeah.
I'm fine being an ordinary guy.
Yeah. I'm here. I'm pitching it where I can, doing my thing. So yeah, Hawkeye. If you're not watching it, watch it. Oh man. But yeah, so with that being said, I think that's the end of this show. Do you have anything coming up, my brother?
At the moment, I'll be honest, I'm gonna say I'm not filming anything. I'm gonna try and rest up as much as I can. So don't really expect anything from me. Maybe a few shorts or reels on Instagram and on TikTok. My One Piece anime moment #1. I think it's something like 1,200 views. It's really cool.
Okay, yeah, nice.
The others are like below 100. I'm like, I don't know how the hell this works, but anyway.
Yeah, right.
I might do a few of those because it's easy enough to sit on my fat ass and just and stuff. But actual filming and stuff, I'm not going to do that maybe for a week or two, just healing up and that sort of thing because save energy for work. I think it's myself or Fitz next week for the Pop the Chaos.
Pop the Chaos, yes. We'll have it all figured out. Yeah.
We'll all share it. So myself or Fitz, we'll decide by this weekend, I'm sure, who's going to do it.
Yeah.
And it's going to be a lot of fun.
Yes, and chaotic. We're gonna see the next Popped Heat short. He's gonna be like laying on the couch with Cheetos in his mouth.
I wish I had Cheetos here, man.
I gotta send you some Cheetos just so you could do that.
I had that spicy one, that really hot one.
The hot, flaming hot Cheetos.
Yeah, but what is it? The ghost pepper one or something? I think it is. But really hot one. Oh, bro, I love those. Those are amazing.
We had something like that. I think me and Kay taste tested some of those. Not the Cheetos, but they were like cheese puffs. Yeah.
Man. Oh.
Yeah. They weren't too bad. They were hotter than normal, but they weren't too bad. We were like, oh, they're not that bad. Yeah. Possible Pop the Chaos show coming at you live. Yes, we said it. It's definitely one next week. It's just a matter of if Popped Heat is doing it or Fat. So we'll figure it out. We'll put it out.
Chatting about it on the Instagram group there or something. I don't think I replied yet or not. I'm very slow. You'll see. It'll be either of us. I don't know. I suppose it depends on what energy I have next week.
Yeah, it's all right. We got time to figure it out. We got a couple of days to figure it out. But yeah, Popped Chaos coming up. Don't forget. Chase's Funko early morning review brewery show. I think at this point I'm just saying it wrong just because.
Morning brew Funko review.
What he said.
From Southwest Florida.
There you go. That sounds familiar. Wonder where I've heard that before. Saturday morning.
As tired. Yes.
Be sure to check that out. Saturday morning. Two Soda Saturday.
I think it's something about 2:00 or something, 2:30. So if you this GMT time, it's about 2:30. If you EST, it's about, what time did you say? 8:00?
8:00. No, 8:30. 9:30.
It's EST.
For Funko review? Chases? Or Two Soda Saturday?
What?
Because I was talking about Two Soda Saturday, and then you started talking about the time. So I'm like,
I'm sorry. I'm out of it. Yeah, Two Soda Saturday. That's yours this Saturday.
for Saturday. No, New and Old is doing one.
Okay.
And I have one dropping. Mine's is dropping in the afternoon. I drop mine's at 3:18 in the afternoon, Eastern. Why 3:18? Figure it out. But New and Old, they usually drop theirs in the morning, so it's like 9:30 in the morning. Theirs drop in the morning. Mine's drops in the afternoon. So yeah, I haven't edited it out yet, but it shouldn't take long to edit because the 2 Soda Saturdays, they're really short, and I don't put much production into them. I just kind of edit them out. But he's you pulling a barbarian. But I do have a video I'm editing now, which should be out tomorrow or Friday. It was supposed to be out yesterday, but I was like, all right, I just put a video out Monday, so let me space it out. So I stopped editing, and now I'm like, oh damn, it's supposed to be out tomorrow. So now I got a quick edit to get it out for tomorrow or Friday. But that one leads into 2 Soda Saturday, so I had to do it in that order. And I got other stuff coming. You guys know I got a lot of stuff that I haven't edited out yet. And once it's all edited, I'll start doing it. But yeah, Chase's Kingdom Morning Brew Funko Review, 10 a.m. Eastern. Check it out. I'm gonna try. I always say I'm gonna try and see if I can jump on with him one of these mornings. We're gonna try, depending on how my schedule is working out. But okay, with that being said, guys, I'm tired. Pop Heat's tired. Chase isn't tired, but we're gonna say goodnight to him anyway. I am L from the Jkl Awesome. That's my boy Pop Heat. Hot Popics live stream. If you're not down with that, we got 2 words for you.
You're still here. It's over. Go home.